Hello, everybody. Welcome to another evening of Don't Make Us Bored, Brossentia and Corndan's variety show. Yeah, what kind of variety do we have today, Corndan? Hello.
Lots of crap. And maybe some good stuff. I hope it's all entertaining.
I hope, yeah. Like, honestly, that's the biggest rule. We are just here showcasing whatever the crap people in the community are doing because that's what I love to do. And yeah, we have Tomb Raider on NES coming up first. Hello, Jangle.
Hello, good day or evening, whatever. It's actually past midnight for me, but there you go.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna get in trouble for staying up late. I'm gonna get you in trouble. I'm gonna snitch.
You're gonna snitch to his mom?
Yeah, your mom. Ring, Jangle's mom. Jangle is still awake.
Yeah. Don't let my mom know.
Oh, okay. I'll keep it a secret. Well, the one biggest rule is don't make us bored. If they do, then we may end up kicking them out with a gong. Yeah, that sound right there. You know what a gong is, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody else, all the people. Yeah. Let me do it again. Bam! I love this gong. I know you can't hear it, or like Corndan and Janglestorm can't hear it, but I can. Ha 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 ha!
I can feel it deep in my soul, probably.
Just assume it's a gong.
Yeah. Yeah, good assumption, because that's exactly what it is. So the first game that we have is Tomb Raider for the NES. Janglestorm, I need to work on making sure that everything is set up, but tell me a little bit about what we have.
Well, this is not your average Tomb Raider game, as you would have guessed, because you mostly know that as a 3D, action game, and this is not quite like that. Probably the closest this gets to is the Game Boy Tomb Raiders that were released late in the 90s, early 2000s, but even then it's still kind of a category of its own.
Yeah, I can believe it. I mean, bootlegs are kind of my jam. I love me a good bootleg.
Yeah, this is certainly a bootleg.
Okay, this is period a bootleg.
Is it a bootleg or is it an unlicensed game? It's real hard to tell sometimes with, Shenzhen, Nanjing, Session, right? Some of them are clearly just bootlegs of a particular game. Some of them look like all new games based on something, who knows what.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but...
I would say that based off of what I see, this is definitely bootleg. I'm putting it in the definitely bootleg camp.
Very much so.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a problem. I love to see what companies have done, because even if they are bootleg, a lot of them can have fascinating features and just be amazing. And I'm going to assume that is the case with this. Now, Janglestorm, I have one question. Would you be able to get somewhere with color to the edges, just so I know exactly where the left edge specifically is?
Sure, let me just start the game real briefly.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
they can't hear
quickly.
It. You're good.
And there we go. It's pretty much all edges covered. Okay. I'm not sure if anyone can see it right now, but it's...
They can't.
Okay. They'll see soon enough.
It's a secret. It's a secret, everybody.
Ooh.
Now, I do want everybody to know this showcase is something that we're planning to do weekly, and I recommend that everybody submit whatever you have been playing or working on. Come show it off. It can be a speedrun, it can be a showcase, it can be a score attempt, it can be you playing terribly, just as long as we're entertained, that's what we want to see.
Well, I mean, even I am submitting stuff for this, so you guys should too.
Oh yeah. Rob, thank you so much. Oh yeah, by the way, if we do have a gong today, Corndan is listed as the backup. He's got a game for us, although I don't want to spoil it, just in case we don't see it.
Don't know
Just
much
so you
about
know-
it either.
Just so you know, I'm totally expecting this to be gonged within, or after like 10 minutes or so.
I've got everything captured, by the way, Jangle. So feel free to
Alright.
go back to the title screen when you are ready.
Yes, I'm ready. I hope everybody else is ready.
Heck yeah. I'm sure they are. Well, let me go ahead and make sure all of this sound is working beautifully. Look at this, Tomb Raider. Yeah, this is, in fact, by Square
music.
Enix.
Yeah, this is music, right?
I can hear it. Let's see. Is there anything I can do to make
Feeling
it?
we're gonna hear this a lot. The same music.
You know what the funny thing is? This is actually a relatively long loop, but it feels much shorter.
Feels like it's
I guess it's
about
also-
12 seconds.
It's
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
Pretty much.
definitely very low on my end, so I may need to just jump out of the
Okay.
call briefly.
I can
Unle-
boost it also, if possible.
Yes, do it. Give me a boost. Ooh, there we go. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was very low on my end. Apologies.
Okay, so I wasn't delusional. Well, I feel like I might be a little delusional. Jangle, I'm gonna let you go when you are ready. So give me a countdown, give whatever introduction you need, and then have fun. Keep us entertained.
I guess a brief introduction. Like I said, I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. This might get going very quickly, but I'm just gonna give my best anyway. This is Tomb Raider for the NES, and it's like any other Tomb Raider. And yeah, that's all. There's also gonna be some lore, and I'm gonna try and explain that. So in that sense, it might be a bit more of a showcase. So yeah, I guess I'll do the countdown from here. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So here we have some text. I'm not gonna read it all necessarily, but I'm gonna show it briefly. Basically, we're stuck in this town somewhere in a remote mountain or anything like that. And Lara's friend, as it turns out, got in an accident. And so Lara is about to find out what's gonna happen here. So we meet a couple of people, including this person. This is Frank,
Aw.
who feels really bad about what happened to Sean. That's
Sean.
yeah,
Sean Bean.
Sean.
No.
yeah, Sean P. Yeah, exactly. And
I'm
yeah,
just running in place.
He's
No,
doing
he's-
squats. He's
Yeah, I was gonna say-
exercising.
my interpretation is he's kind of dancing like Elvis, but that's my take on it. It kind of looks very Elvis-like to me, honestly. But anyway, Frank, they tell us, okay, go find Spark, who's the historian. By the way, Frank is well, they did this expedition, and he's the funder of the expedition, so he has the money. And this is Spark, the historian. He kind of looks like an old man, so, you know, he clearly is an historian.
Oh no, he's bowing a lot. He's very.
He's bowing a lot, yeah. So, yeah,
He is Kefka laughing.
Oh no,
Kafka laughing. I like that.
he kind of
So, yeah.
looks like Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. Also, Lara does say what the heck is going on here a lot, because that's probably a very good question. So yeah, basically, Spark is telling us that they were trying to explore a temple that's nearby, and don't worry, we're gonna get there very soon. And he says, hey, I've got this item for you, it might be useful. And it's called the Shadow Eye, which apparently is a key. So, and then tells us, oh, the temple is further down south and then to the east, etc. And we get accompanied by a tour guide named Ralph, who is right over there. Very convenient. Everybody's in the same place, roughly. He says, yes, I'm Ralph, just so you know.
Oh good.
Yeah. As a local guide, what can I do for you? Well, Lara says, I want you to take me to the temple. Want to travel? And he says, well, I can take you to much better places, but I'm afraid the temple is not a good choice. But you don't tell that to Lara Croft, obviously. And she says, talking much is very unlucky, and she pulls out a gun and points it at Ralph's head for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what happens. I don't make the rules. So, yeah, Ralph is like, okay, what's happening? Let's go. So then they head to the temple, and he says, oh yeah, the forest is really dangerous, by the way. There's well, they call them monsters, but they're basically wolves and spiders.
Well,
And also
those
he's-
are monsters, especially the spiders. Stupid spiders.
But potentially. So yeah, now you can appreciate this running animation some more. She doesn't run faster than this, actually, and now we go and take this road, and as you see, there's spiders and wolves. I won't chat, everybody.
Ah! Can they hurt you?
Yeah, they technically can, but I tried to run so that they most likely won't hurt me. And sometimes I get unlucky, and mostly the wolves can hurt me. Like you saw over there, they took a little bit from my health.
All they want is hugs.
Yeah, they just want hugs, yeah. But
they want to eat you. I
Yeah.
know monsters.
hugs and eating, it's very similar. So yeah, we're gonna get...
Please don't call them mouth hugs, no.
So yeah, there's Ralph again. He's supposed to guide us here, but we found the wrong way here, and he's also here. He says, "What incredible skills you have, Laura." And it's like, well, this is as far as I can take you. It's the dangers from here. So Laura says, "Okay, get out," and there we go. And now we just go through this temple. This is actually one of the main places we do return to a couple of times. And every single time we go a different direction. So in this case, we go to the left first. Oh yeah, also mummies. They're pretty dangerous. They do take a lot of health if you get caught by them. So be
Well,
sure
I
to...
mean, mummies definitely just want hugs.
Yeah. Well, how do they even hug? They can't bend their arms.
well, I mean, they're ready for hugs, I guess.
I mean, you
It's
can
a
hug
very
'em.
stiff, like, hover hand hug, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
am compassionate.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So let's see. I'm trying to think where I was supposed to go here. Because this is where we find a lot of switches, and the majority of Lars include me hitting switches. And they just put them up at random, so you go up to the left side and then have to the right side to turn off the or flip the next switch, and so on and so on until you can get through a door. And this is probably the lengthiest part of them all because it's mostly walking, really.
woo.
So yeah, in the meantime, enjoy the tunes.
Oh yeah. By the way, the same company that made this Tomb Raider also did Titanic 2005. Apparently, they're the same publisher, but slightly different developers because Nice Code ended up making this game.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the same league as Titanic 2005, that's certainly something, all right. And yet, this is a very different game altogether.
By the way, I actually have a handheld that has some of these games. I don't think it has Tomb Raider, but it has some of the other bootlegs from this company. Primitive Man, Primitive Woman. Oh shoot, I used to always have that handheld on my desk, but yeah, I have legit
Is this
versions
the
of
Data
the
East
bootleg.
handheld?
What?
Is this the Data East handheld that you had?
Oh yeah, actually I think I have two of their handhelds and they have different games.
Yeah, Shenzhen's Nanjing makes a lot of bootlegs for the NES.
You know what this
Oh,
game really
yeah.
reminded me of for some reason?
What?
I'm not sure if it's by the same company, I forgot, but you do, of course, remember Chrono Trigger.
Oh yes.
I thought that was a session game.
Ah, there you go, yeah. I was gonna say close enough. Well, it did feel stylistically like Chrono Trigger almost. And the funny thing is, technically this has some RPG-like elements in that you can level up and such. So that's...
Oh really?
Yeah, except you don't really see that in the game itself. You don't have to level up or anything. You just go. You can go through the game just like that. You barely have to. Oh wait, I forgot a switch. I need to run back. But yeah, I mean, I was actually surprised to find it out. And you will see at some point that my health will get refilled or expanded, I think. So, oh wait, I went the wrong way again.
I see that this company apparently did a backport of the original Super Nintendo Final Fantasy IV, which I didn't know that existed.
I did. Puexo actually pointed me to it. It's like Final Fantasy IV on a bootleg Final Fantasy 1 engine.
Ooh, I want to try that.
Okay, that sounds intriguing.
Yeah, I might have to give that a shot sometime.
I stand corrected looking it up. This is the same company that did Chrono Trigger.
Yes!
It is. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it did seem similar enough to that at least. Even though, well, I've seen wait, did I? I don't know what switches I'm hitting anymore. I actually have notes open, but I didn't look at them too closely.
Where's the Switch? Oh, it's not the 10-minute mark yet.
It's not the 10-minute mark yet. I'm just hitting random switches at this point. I want to see if I can actually get to the upcoming boss very quickly, because surprise, there's going to be a boss fight. I mean, it's nothing too groundbreaking or anything, but it's technically a boss fight.
Heck yeah. So, it seems like some of this company worked on plenty of bootlegs, but they actually worked on some officially licensed ports to Atari and Intellivision games for use in plug-and-play systems. Yeah, it looks like they worked on some... did I see Millipede? Yeah, I love that Missile Command, you know, some of the old classics. That's exciting that this company dabbled in doing legal things.
Classics. I mean, Millipede is definitely a classic.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we still haven't opened the door yet. That's awesome. But, of course, we also need to go over to this side still. Because, let's see... Yeah, it's quite a puzzle. Initially, in the beginning, you wind up figuring it out. It's actually pretty straightforward, but if you wind up missing something somehow, then it's gonna be quite tricky to figure out what to do next.
Really? Like, are there some switches you don't want to flip?
Basically, you want to hit all the switches. The problem is they tend to be really responsive, so it's very easy to hit them twice.
Oh, no.
So it's very responsive that way. Usually that's not a big issue, but in this case it's a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, also I turned on the fire. That was actually one of the things that I was supposed to do over on the other side.
No, this company made Wait and See. Except
Wait and See?
Well, okay, they didn't make it. I guess they stole from Dragon Co. and then changed Bugs Bunny to be blue.
Yeah, they stole it from the Russians and then
turned Bugs Bunny blue. I love it.
Of course. Oh yeah. Also, if you run through these spikes, it's instant death. Just so you know. Don't run into spikes. Just like the fire.
They made the Angry Birds bootleg.
I played that.
Really?
Yeah, it's not good.
I guess it was also called Anger Birds and Angry Duck. That makes me really happy. Oh my gosh, they did so many bootlegs. This is just impressive.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to play Anger Duck?
I want to play Anger Duck.
Everybody wants to play Anger Duck. This is now a quacking stream.
They made the game called Eggs. Let me go ahead and read you this paragraph because this kind of makes me laugh. They say, Nice Code's most infamous title. A robot collects eggs laid by a bird. Each time an egg is caught, a picture of what was inside the egg is shown. The majority of these pictures make no logical sense by either not coming from eggs, like a house and a camera, or having a nonsensical name like Bleb, or both. Saturn being referred to as Earth, for example. Wait, you can get Earth in an egg? or Saturn in an egg and they call it Earth. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. There's a rare alternate version, possibly the original, where the robot is replaced with Pikachu wearing a Santa outfit, and another variety with slightly different robot and bird graphics. The game's music is stolen from Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers.
Because everybody steals from Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Oh yeah!
Of course,
It's
more people
good.
should do that.
The name of the robot egg game is Eggs. Oh my gosh! It's
I
such a
actually
good name.
spelled that way.
Yeah, EGGS.
Okay, I was saying maybe there was something there, typo or anything, but eggs. Okay,
Eggs.
yeah, eggs. Oh, by the way, mummies. Oh, here's another funny thing. If you go into the menu and you go back, you spawn enemies in a different position. So that can be a very handy thing sometimes if you wind up running into a whole lot of mummies, for instance, and you're like, okay, I need to get out of here. Just go to the inventory very soon and very quickly, and just change their positions. It's easy.
That's actually really convenient. Oh my gosh, is the whole game one big maze in the temple?
It's not. It's well, there's outside sequences. A lot of the beginning is actually spent in the temple. And for those wondering, yes, this is an NES game.
Come on, Laura! Come on!
Yeah. Find the way, Laura. Nah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. It took me a while to find the right buttons, but we'll get there. Is this it? Still have to watch out for... oh wait, this is not it.
How would you know if it was it or not?
You usually can tell when switches are in the right position when you see them, like when you see the red down below, basically, or I'm actually confused.
Yeah, which one has to be on top? Wider.
Oh, there we go. I'm just turning it on. Good job, me. I should have.
Are those insta-death?
Yeah, those are very much instant death.
I don't
I'm gonna
like
get
that.
myself to the bus really soon. I have to turn this on, as it turns out, because I was foolish enough to turn on the spikes. And you know, temples have spikes, but you don't have to have the spikes. So there we go. And now we have to go and hit the other switch that's over there. You saw it on the screen behind the
Yeah.
wall there. So we're gonna go over there. You know, Lars getting a workout.
Kind of impressed that her sprite, when you're running up, right, has an almost impossible like hip and waist ratio there. Right, she has like no way,
Yeah.
like even less of a waist than Barbie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, she was wearing like
Sort of impressive.
a really tight girdle.
Oh, maybe she is.
I don't know.
Right.
Go ahead. Oh,
Let's see.
I think I have one of their other games on that handheld. Sorry, I'm just really interested in seeing all of these different games they worked on that I actually own that are definitely stealing, but... Oh, did they make Hacker? Or... Wait, let me see.
Also, what I picked up there is another weapon. We're gonna use our main weapon, the pistols, throughout most of the game, but the final boss is actually faster to deal with the what they call a Beretta. You have a couple of weapons. Let's see if I can show them here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the double gun save got the Beretta, so we're gonna use that later on in the game. Anyway, here's the boss.
Uh-oh.
Behold.
He's got arms. Oh.
He's got arms. He's pretty strong. You shouldn't run into him.
I love the double pistol. So good.
Yeah, the double pistol is still pretty effective. All right, so that was it. We defeated the boss. Cheese threats basically include me just running backwards and then to the front again. So there we go. We found our first artifact. And Lara isn't sure what it is, so she goes back to town and asks our historian Spark for more information, but we have to walk back ourselves. It doesn't just send you back to town. You have to do all the walking yourself, basically.
Well, that's how real life works, you know. You can't just warp back to town. That's not how
That's
it works.
what you think.
I can't.
It is very true to life.
Actually, we have Uber and Lyft.
Mm-hmm. Fair point.
That's about it.
Ooh, those wolves were sure trying to get to me.
Hugs.
Yeah, they all want hugs. Everybody wants hugs.
This music's getting tiring.
I was gonna say, how are you liking the music, Brossentia?
Like, the music is, for bootleg, it doesn't hurt. It's just really tiring, okay?
I can sort of understand that. Let's
It's
see.
okay,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
need to
live.
talk to Ralph, the tour guide, once again. Oh yeah, we asked for Spark. So Ralph's like, well, Spark's not here. He went to a tribe. And so Ralph's like, okay, I'm gonna take you there. And this tribe is actually really close to the temple. So it's basically in the same direction as the temple, except you go up instead of down. So basically...
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So basically you have this crossing here of sorts, from which you can go either direction. Usually, well, in this case I go to the right for either the tribe or the temple. And later on, you'll also be going to a warehouse, which is down south, and the ruins, which are in the west. So, yeah, everything is... every direction has got something.
I'm wondering a little bit about this, by the way, because the characters in this are Lara, S. Parker, Ralph, Frank, Sean. Are these real characters from... Wait, there's a wizard? Okay.
Yeah, apparently this is a wizard who says, whoa. I think that's a translation thing.
Oh, whoa. Mm-hmm.
And there's a card saying, mm-hmm. Okay, you can now enter this area. I'm not sure what happened, but that's logic for you.
I think you just ate him. You ate Ralph.
Yeah, I ate him so many times. It just happens. It's this game.
The mouth hugs.
Yeah. So yeah, now we got this strange box, which we gotten before. We show it to Spark, and Spark says, oh yeah, there's an item inside of it. But apparently the box is locked, and apparently the lock of it is very old, so if Spark will break it open, it could
That's
lead
not
to
how it works.
the item being broken inside, so they don't want that. So Lara's like, we should find a locksmith, and guess where the locksmith is? Back in town.
Back in town? Seriously?
Yeah, so I have to head back to town. And Sparker's like, okay, I'm gonna stay here, I have business to do, so I guess we'll let him tend to his business, and we head back through the woods.
Colonel Sanders.
Finding 11 herbs and spices.
Oh my gosh. I hope that the herbs and spices have nothing to do with giant spiders, okay? I mean, it's a secret recipe.
I mean, I do want to say I honestly, speaking of Colonel Sanders, appreciate that the KFC Twitter account only follows 11 people, the Spice Girls and 6 guys named Herb.
Oh yeah, I love that. What was I thinking? KFC was actually started in Utah. That's right. It's a Utah company. Colonel Sanders, down in Salt Lake, or the Salt Lake area, has the original KFC, Harmon's Cafe, or whatever it was called.
So, is this an official Utah fact then?
Yeah, it's a Utah fact. Kentucky is entirely located inside of Utah.
Right, so in the meantime, we went to this bar. Everybody's dancing here.
Yeah!
They're almost in tune with the music, by the way. And I talked to this locksmith who broke open the box and who got this item out for me. And, and now let's see, what's... Yeah, so there's this green glow crystal inside, and we got this shadow eye before. It's possibly having the same effect. And basically, they're telling us, okay, go back to the temple. Let's find out what more is out there. So, you know, we haven't seen enough of the temple yet, have we? So we obviously are gonna go and explore some more.
I mean, I feel like Fetch Quest the game was just the interlude before going back to the temple.
Oh my gosh. She looks like she's running, but she's slow. Come on, Laura. At least,
there's
compared
no
to
boost button, sadly.
compared to Chrono Trigger or Chrono Trigger, at least the scrolling is smooth.
Well, there you go. Yeah, Laura, exactly.
I always pronounce it Laura. Like, it's spelled a little bit different, but... So? Wait, you're back in Egypt again? Why?
Yeah, we gotta go back to the temple.
Yeah, we go back to the temple, but we're not going the same direction. And this is actually a shorter section, believe it or not. It's not as much... there's not as much switching around as was in the first part. And oh my god, I got sniped by a mummy. That was not a hug, by the way.
Corndan!
What?
I'm bored!
Oh no!
I mean, I kind of want to see what's happening with this thing, but if it's just going to be more Fetch Quest here, I think I could be bored too.
I don't... I want to get out of Egypt/Serbia, but... Okay, there's fire. Scary.
Yeah, there's fire. I'll turn it off, don't worry.
Good job.
We did it.
Okay. Okay, I'm giving this another minute or so. Come on. Get the key.
1 more minute of this music. Oh yeah. Actually forgot I need to go up here first. Normally speaking, you have to go to the side and then head up to the door that's ahead of me, but in this case, we go up here first and then we turn another switch and then we go to the side. Of course, we go to the left, to the right first. These temples are surely very confusing sometimes.
Yes, as they usually are.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, obviously.
Do you have any good Tomb Raider facts? Do you have something to keep me going during this jangle? Do you have jokes?
Oh my god.
You know, this game,
Tomb Raider jokes.
This game wouldn't be as bad if it had more than one musical track.
That would certainly be true. And the thing is, it's just music. There's no actual sound effects or anything like that. So yeah, it's basically this.
All right, tell me a joke or I'm giving you a gong. Right now. 5, 4, 3.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Lara Croft.
2, 1.
I'm gonna grab this item. Yes.
That was a good item. Bam! Gong!
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me go ahead and sound it again. Yeah, that's the gong.
Oh, baby.
I can't
It's the music. It really is. I mean, if it's gonna be a Fetch Quest, it needs to be exciting somewhere else.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard the same music for like 25 minutes now.
Save here. Oh my
It's
gosh.
deeply hypnotizing, isn't it?
It's
No.
a little hypnotizing, but not in a good way, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay, we got through that though, everybody. We managed to listen to that.
Congratulations. You kept up with this for longer than 10 minutes, Brossentia.
Yeah, Corndan, I know that you were listed as a backup.
Yep.
Yeah, are you ready to throw your backup into gear right now?
Give me 3 seconds.
All right. Sweet Janglestorm, thank you so much. I'm glad that we were able to showcase that game no matter how boring that was.
Just as a heads up, I totally expected that, and I did not expect to last beyond 10 minutes, but thank you. Super appreciated.
Well, we are going to be moving over to a game with Corndan. Jangle, you don't have to stay if you don't want, but you certainly can if you want to see whatever shenanigans the Dan has.
Actually, I might hop into chat briefly, and I might be heading out soon because, like I said, it's getting late. But,
it's late for you, yeah.
So I might be heading out soon, but yeah. Anyway, thanks again for the opportunity, and I'll see you around.
Thank you so much. I'll see you, Jangle.
Take care.
Well, everybody, as Janglestorm gets ready for this, we are going to, let's see, just chill, waiting for Corndan to get everything together.
I am ready to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I am sharing, I believe.
No, you're not. Are you? No, you're not. Ah, there you go. I see you now.
Yeah. And I'm playing with the best settings I can to not murder everybody.
Yes, good settings. That's what I like to see / hear. Okay, I am super close to being able to jump to your game. There we go. Whatever game this is going to be. Hey, I see a chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the estimate here is 10 minutes because I guarantee we're going to get gonged at 10 minutes.
Okay, let me make sure we have audio here. Oh, no! Corndan! Okay, whatever, get this started. I'm starting the timer now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play Journey to the Center of the Earth, guys.
Okay.
This was a game 1990 or 1988 for DOS. And y'all like Oregon Trail, right?
Yeah,
so
it's a blast.
We're gonna play a worse Oregon Trail. On a setup here, we're gonna ignore most of this. It's literally, if you've read the book Journey to the Center of the Earth, that's what we're talking about. We're gonna go up to the Mountain Sniffles and then make it all in.
Okay.
We pick a guy. As far as I can tell, the guys don't matter. We are Professor Rutherford this time, and you know what? If I die within 5 minutes, you guys can tell me who I should play.
Sniffles.
We're at the volcano Sniffles. We're gonna go in, and so you know we're going through, and guess what, guys? Rocks fall.
Oh no!
And there's a good chance I'm gonna die. So I want to talk about here, like you think like going up this ramp. We need to get to the cave in the upper left. How would you go if you're in the bottom left? How would you go up the ramp? You'd press up and left, right?
Yeah.
Or up and right? No, you press left.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
So the music in this game is all CPU timed.
Okay.
And so if we were to up the CPU cycles, the music gets higher pitch. Right, it doesn't use a sound card. It doesn't even use like PC speaker and just a way of like give me the series of notes. It's literally old school CPU interrupts. So here's the thing. It's Oregon Trail. We really want to get down to here, and there's no path. You can go whichever way you want.
Okay.
So you kind of want to follow the blue path, right? The blue path is the good path, and it doesn't tell you anything about it. You also have food and water, which food I've never run out of, so you can just kind of ignore it. Water will, right before we get gonged, we will go find water. Water is the ammo, essentially, of this Oregon Trail.
It's ammo?
Kinda.
Oh
you'll understand when I do the water thing. Right, vitality and physical are like... Physical's like your hit points, vitality is like how good you are. This tells you how far down you can go. Like you could figure out kind of depth. I haven't been able to make it work. Doesn't matter. R is rations, and then we have health. So I'm gonna go down here. Here's the thing. All you know about where you're going is whatever it tells you right here. The gallery widens and finally opens out to a large chamber. You notice a red dagger with the initials AS.
Uh-oh.
And it expects you to figure out where the heck you are from that. Now, I know we're gonna be like down here. Right, and here's the thing. I can put those markers wherever I want.
What?
Yeah, so it doesn't tell you anything.
Why?
Because
Where are you? Oh no.
well, so now we're in a gallery of so have you guys ever played
no.
the Lion King with the Stampede? Well, now we're going opposite of that. And you have no, like, there's not really any, like, stuff here. So look, right, like, my vitality's real low. I'm basically dead.
Oh wait, blue is bad.
Yeah, blue is bad.
Of course blue is bad. Why would
now
red be good? Yeah.
Right, so now I've hit my head on a crystal. I need to heal myself. So these are the same sort of events, like, you know, you broke a wheel, whatever, an Oregon Trail. I hit a head. It's a clean cut, but it'd be wise to disinfect it. Basically, the longer you let these go on, the worse they get. I can just click on my magic thing. I can use up 1 square of this and go on about my day.
Yay!
Now, I still don't have a lot of health and all of that. Let's rest, right?
Okay.
So you can rest 6, 12, 18, or 24 hours. Let's just do 18. Actually, let's do 12.
You gotta click outside the window.
Click outside the window.
Ah!
Yeah, so it's snoring, right? There is a version of this for Amiga that has better sounds, but why would you want to play that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is less bad and more horrifying, okay?
Yes!
Ow! Why would you...
So there's an alarm clock, right? Now let's go down.
You have, like, no health still.
So now we should have not drunk the water, so now we have food poisoning.
Seriously?
Yeah, we're poisoned now. Let's fix that. So different things, like, depending on what it takes up more of your health box. So we're probably, like, here. I don't even know, right? Like... So, some of these things will obviously tell you, like when you're in gas, you know, right? Some of these other ones are not real keen on telling you this. You pass through a series of yellowish chambers, which consists virtually of sulfur. You might want to put yourself here. You're really kind of like up in here.
Okay.
Oh, so now we have the mammoths again. I'm gonna try to live to see if we can get to the first checkpoint, but there's a good chance the mammoths will kill me.
Really? Yeah.
Okay. The mammoths are not the worst thing in the game. Let's see, I died.
Oh no!
Right, 6 minutes in and I'm already dead. Unfortunately, it's the traveler who will never reach the journey's end. Your memories will be ever forgotten.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
So we did Rutherford, that didn't help. Let's do Louis. So each one of these you can pick. Louis Borden's a biochemist, mineralogist. He's average height with stamina, but fairly clumsy.
Habitual smoker. Oh, you're gonna die.
So what I'm hoping to get, there's another, it very well could be the Amiga 500 cursor, Lady Amygdala. What I'm hoping for is there's kind of 2 other random events that we've seen, you know. So Rocks Fall is kind of one random event. It always opens with it, but after that, it's a random event. And you can, you know, just get hit.
Yeah, like, honestly, controlling, even though this is just 2D, it seems horrific to control.
It is absolutely bad. I very well could die, like, with bad luck. You can actually die with us just like that.
Well...
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll try some other guy.
Come on, Eric.
I honestly can't tell if they make a difference. So if you play this on like default DOSBox settings, right, it actually runs about 50% faster.
Okay. Is it playable at that speed?
I mean, if you want all the rocks to legitimately sound like farts, the mammoths will kill you basically every time.
Okay.
Alright, because I know I only got like 2 minutes left. Let's show off some of the other dumb things in this game. We need to get water, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so... Okay, it won't let me here.
Was
let me
that
go down
your
a little bit to get water.
esophagus?
No, it's your... Oh, okay, so we got bit by a bat.
Oh no!
Right,
Your
it's
whole
a
arms!
I know, right? So let's see if it'll let us get water here. Okay, so it still won't let us get water. I do want to play. Oh, through sheer bad luck, we hit something. I don't know. We probably okay. The burn is serious. We're suffering from intense pain. We must have like tripped and fell on in lava or something.
Did you not heal it?
I did heal it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I know, right? Okay, so here's the water game. Think of this like the because what you have to do is literally stand under the water drops and hold out your bucket, right, to get water.
Cute.
And if you hit the magma, it just like destroys your water.
Yeah, you definitely lost more water than you gained.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now we're gonna get Manus. Oh, Tempestral, you have no idea how like precise it is. It's even if you're like 1 pixel off, you don't get it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've watched water fall through my little like mug thing.
I love it. That's amazing. Oh, we're so yeah. Let's see what else we can get at the very end.
So, yeah, we're probably like here, and I want to get to the mushroom thing, right? But we're gonna die due to mammoths first.
Oh no!
Good time to gong it. Unless you guys really want to see more of this.
Well, if we get another gong later today, we can see more. I'm saying no for now. Gong. Bam.
Good, because I'm gonna die here to mammoths. Maybe not.
What? You didn't die?
I didn't die.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay, I could cut away.
Well, you can cut away right now because I got to the first checkpoint of giant mushrooms.
Yes, we made it to the mushrooms, everybody.
And that's a good spot to stop.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. What a video.
I'm really disappointed that we didn't see the pterodactyl.
You know, there's always hope in the future for pterodactyls, though, you know?
There is, but the pterodactyl minigame's the worst because if you don't get the first hit in, even if you're at full health, you're basically going to die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Well, we'll have to see if we see these adventures later on.
It's very clearly stolen from Alf because you have to hit the pterodactyl with what looks like a salami.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a club, but it kind of looks like a salami.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love it. So we have had janglestorm and Corndan with the backup game Journey to the Center of the Earth. We didn't make it anywhere close. There were still mushrooms, which means we were probably still in the crust.
So that's like the first checkpoint. There's really the crust, and then you have to make it down to the bones, and then the lake, and then the Greek temple. And you know what? I've never made it to the lake, and I've played this game a lot more than I should, trying to see if it's suitable for things, because the game is so bad, you just want to keep playing because, oh my god, it's that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, everybody, we are going to move over to mrtorture in just a second with DLC Quest. I want to give a thank you for everybody who has subbed. This is a new show, so it's pretty exciting to see that we have a pretty good crew. Also, I do know that with recent events, you know, a lot of things have gone a little bit dim today. I want to remind everybody that there are resources if you would like. No one is equal until everyone is equal. Please remember to show love to each other, and if you want to find ways to help, there's a link on the screen that you could go to. I think I want to move on over to Mr. T in just a few seconds. Let's hop over there in Discord real quick. Hello, Mr. T. I'm invading.
Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. It's been a busy day, but I'm doing fine all the way.
Well, sweet. Yeah, it's good to have you. And you've got a special game for us today, DLC Quest.
Oh yes, I have DLC Quest. This is sort of a parody game of sorts. It works it's a regular platformer with a little twist here and there, just to show in kind of a humorous way about the DLC culture.
I got it. I gotcha. Okay, so if you don't know what DLC is, everybody, that stands for stands for downloadable content. That's right, we're going to be downloading a game into our hearts. So, I don't know, do you think DLC is ever okay?
Most of the time it isn't, but I think I should clarify. Like, this game parodies the DLC culture at the lowest bit rate. Like when you have to buy to make progress within a game, to buy an element that you need to progress in the game. Like in that lowest fashion. Like if you need a DLC for an extra campaign after finishing a game with proper length, I think that's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like there's some DLC that's okay. You know, when you get DLC that's kind of like getting an old school expansion pack.
Sort
True,
of, yeah.
Sort of.
I think that this game mostly wanted to make fun of the whole culture. Back then, this was released back in 2011, 2012, for like Call of Duty games that wanted to, I don't know, charge you for a gun that was specifically overpowered.
Oh yeah. For sure. Okay. I thought I heard audio. Could you just get a little music rocking real quick? Otherwise, we'll be good to go.
Let me know. Is it okay?
I don't hear. Corndan, do you hear audio?
I hear it. Yep.
Why is... Oh, because somehow I muted it again? Of course. Welcome to my life, everybody, where apparently
It happens.
I just can't do anything right. Okay, it's a little bit quiet. I might be able to... Let me see if there's something that I messed up. Why do you keep muting when I do... Okay. Yeah, everybody, how is the audio here? It still feels like it might be... Oh, do I have other settings that I can switch around? Yeah, it still is fairly low. I could boost it in ways if needed on my end, if it's going to be difficult on yours.
Let me see. I'll just open it up a little bit. I'm going to up it all the way. How about now?
Okay, the sound effects are... Let me go ahead and... Here, I'm playing around with things.
Music?
No, we're going to be good.
The music isn't...
Yeah, the music's a little bit quiet.
The music is high or is it low?
The music is low.
Okay, I'm going to lower it.
Or you need to make it higher.
Yeah, I'm going to see something else around here. Should be Discord. I'm starting to think that's the issue.
Actually, go ahead, get the music playing again, just so I can, because I'm playing around with changing settings. Still a little quiet there.
How about now?
This might be enough for now.
Yeah, don't worry much about the sound effects. It's like, it has some music, it's cool music, but it's not the greatest. Plus you get to hear some of my doings. Like, this game has a lot of text box. I don't know if you want to read them, or if you want me to read them.
I think I am ready for you to go. We'll go ahead and we'll play it by ear, per se.
Okay, well, let's see. This is going to be pretty self-explanatory. And just let me know when to start.
Okay, just do a countdown, and I will start timer when you say go.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Now this all begins very peacefully.
Oh,
That's the princess, that's me.
Beautiful.
And that's the bad guy.
I love that his name is Bad Guy.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
It's a good name.
And he gets away with her, and that's my motivation.
Well, I'm motivated already.
Okay, this is going to welcome to DLC Quest. You might notice some missing features like animation, sound, and moving to the left. Nothing a little DLC can solve. Talk to the shopkeep. All right. Now, as you can see, I can move only to the right. I can move to the left. I'm trying as hard as I can, but I can't. So let's get some coins, and I can hear anything. This is the shopkeep. That bad guy just stole Princess MacGuffin. You have to rescue her.
Oh my gosh, MacGuffin. Ugh.
Also, you murdered your uncle. You must get revenge.
No, don't murder my uncle.
And then I think he might have peed in the town's water supply too.
Ugh.
That seems a bit less important now.
For some reason, I recognize this game, but I don't know why.
Okay, let's get some DLC. Now, I only have 5 coins, so I can only buy the movement pack, which is my first DLC. Experience next-gen control, features jumping and moving left. There are no refunds for this item. Okay, so now I can jump and move, but I still don't have anything else, so I have to get more coins.
Yay!
Now, on my way, I see that the sign says the bad guy went that way, and the thick bushes can be cut with a sword. Does allow me, I can't move over here.
Oh, no.
So I have to do something else. Get some more coins and another DLC. Armor for your horseback. This will be very important later in the game. So, of course, all DLCs purchased from the shopkeep because he's the one and only. Pack from our DLC. Now I have the animation pack. Purchase this pack and experience the difference that moving images make.
Ooh.
There are no refunds for these items, of course. And the pause menu pack. Need a break? Purchase this pack to gain full control over them itself. Sort of. There are no refunds for this item either.
Oh, no.
And at last, the auto pack. A whole new sense of experience.
Yes.
There are no refunds for this item.
I'm really hoping that we'll get the armor for our horse.
Oh, we will. But it's going to be it's pricey. So it will take some time about that. Right. So I have movement. I have sound. I have everything. Except I don't have a sword. So I have to go get something. This is Horsey. Horsey, talk. Nay! Nay! Okay, thank you, Horsey. And here's the blacksmith. Need a sword to chop down some bushes? Yes. The fate of the world rests on me. You'll need to sharpen it on this grindstone. 10,000 turns should do it, I think. So I could do this, but I don't have the time. So what best is to buy some DLC to get it back?
Yes!
Now, I need 20 coins to the DLC, so I have to get some more coins. Here's the credits from the creator. And it's breaking immersion, so yeah, sorry.
No.
Okay.
You have to get DLC in order to stop breaking immersion. Oh no, sheep.
I can't hurt the sheep, don't worry. I got coins. There's the shepherd. Hi, shepherd. I hope nobody attacks my sheep. I will let them wander around freely. Hadn't even considered it. Player, shepherd. It's like something that's out there.
Oh yeah.
Now let's get some more coins. I needed, I think, 20 or something to get that DLC for getting the sword.
Okay.
I think I'm good enough.
You know.
No, I'm sorry, Brossentia. I'm going to have to come clear about something about this.
What's
this game
that?
is sort of a collect-a-thon.
No, you have to collect. Why would you
I
do
have to
that?
collect money.
Are we trying to go for a gong for every game tonight?
Well, I mean,
No, but wait, it's going to be amusing anyway, I think.
technically that would mean that Rags to Riches is a collectathon.
Kinda is though.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say no. Okay, keep going.
I got the grindstone. Grindstone can stand the grind. Purchase this pack to get 1,000 grinding speeds. Okay, so let's get it. Because I need that sword. And this is going to be fast.
I really hope there's an achievement for actually hitting that grindstone 10,000 times.
I read somewhere around that there is. There's even, I think, a reward for doing it that gives you a lot more money. Okay, so I was wondering. Let's go get the bush. So, because I can go forward now.
Cut
the bad
the
guy
bush
went
down.
to this way. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm here. Like, I see something up here, but I can't get it. So I need a double jump. So I need a new DLC for that.
Okay.
I'm going to need that later. Also, I can kill ships.
Oh, it died. Oh no.
Yeah, caution. Drop. Let's drop. Okay. The first step was a doozy. Yeah, okay. I got more coins. I'm going to get them anyway because I will need them. This is a secret stash. Shouldn't touch it, but I did. And I got a new awardment. Hole in the wall.
It kind of looks like a panda that's woolly.
Dead end? No, really. Just turn back. Of course, I won't. Because I want coins. I need those coins. I like the derpy look on this guy. On everyone, I think. It's basic at its best. Okay, now let's go see this guy. Hi, I don't have anything relevant to say at the current time. What?
It's Agent
I'll
Smith.
play an important role soon, but you don't know that yet.
Smith?
Yes,
Yeah,
Super
you need to
Smith.
kill him before he kicks you out of the Matrix.
I
or
think I
whatever.
will. Like,
Okay.
I'll have to go through here. Examine. I require a DLC. The forest is very dense. You will need a map to access the other side.
No.
So I have to get a map pack. So I'll have to backtrack all over again. Now, let's see. How much is this? This is 140 coins. This is going to be expensive. And the double gem pack is going to be 100 coins. So
Uh-huh.
I'm going to need a little more moolah
That's
for
so
this.
much.
Yeah.
And the horse doesn't want to go with you.
No, the horse is just being dumb. I'm going to cut this and
Okay.
get some more coins. Now, warning, reports of strange encounters are in the area. Oh no.
No, it's random.
Probably a random, not random encounter.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dun. It's the bad guy's called Random.
oh no, it's true.
What's
Cloud
that?
Strife.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I thought he was holding a fan in his hand, and I was like, maybe
Yeah, it looks like a fan.
Cloud is a little bit dressed like a geisha. Yeah.
When I encounter someone, the scream does that, sorry. Can you let me pass? Never. You'll never outsmart me. Okay, so I got to get a new DLC in order to come through this place. So I gotta back to the shopkeep and get the Psychological Warfare Pack. So this is the Psychological Warfare Pack, exclusive pre-order DLC for the hot new game. There are no refunds for this item. Alright. I think I should be able to go through now.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
So we get another encounter.
No.
Dun.
Dun, dun,
Wait,
dun.
is that the limited edition Psychological Warfare Pack?
Oh no.
Sure is. Only as a pre-order exclusive?
Wow.
Like another take on the DLC. Like you can understand that pre-orders can include DLC, which are just nothing. Will you have it? Will you leave me alone? Deal! Okay, thank you. Now I can go and keep on collecting more coins. Now I will encounter some random NPCs that have something interesting to say. Like this guy. I'm a filler NPC. I have nothing to contribute to the situation at hand.
No, Phil.
Phil.
Why is he useless? Ugh, Phil.
You're kidding,
Well,
right? I don't even know how I got down here. Oh, okay, thanks, Phil.
Oh, it's all the developer's fault.
Yeah, the developers wanted NPCs that just stand around there.
Yeah, but then again, who doesn't?
NPCs like that all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Every game.
Let me just say that like people complain about loot boxes, but when DLC first appeared, there were so many complaints because yeah, a lot of places essentially had pay to win gimmicks and mechanics, and I don't
Horse
like
armor,
a
and
lot
they were
still
gonna
do.
or horse armor, and they were going to charge you $10 for it.
Yeah,
What?
$10,
Okay.
horse armor.
Nice. Buy sheep. Well, I think I have enough for the map pack. Let's see.
We got enough for the double jump.
I don't have enough for the little jump yet. I will need that later. Come on, come on.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, I don't have enough for the map pack. Shoot, I forgot it's 140. But I have enough for the jump pack. You were right, Corndan.
did you just squeak at me? I think you squeaked at me. Oh, big spender. How much money did you spend?
A lot of money yet.
Oh, jeez.
So I will have to get 140 coins in order to get the map pack.
Like,
So jump.
here's the deal. This game does do some things well, as in it actually, adds mechanics and keeps things varied as it goes on. I'll go ahead and give it that. Like any good Metroidvania, I would say. Yeah, it's a parody game and it wears a little bit thin, but at the same time, it's kind of it's adding new stuff as you're going.
It's a fun game. It's like the type of game you can get at a sale or whatever and have some fun for some hours. This game also has another second part called Live Freemium or Die, which expands a little further on the story. It's quite something else. I think the developer went maybe a bit overboard with it, but I think it's okay. I'm not going to showcase it because it took me longer to beat it.
Oh no. Does this game have DLC?
Sort of. But it's come with a bundle within the game. It's a free DLC. So I got a new cosmetic DLC. Like, if we have enough money, I'll show you.
Ooh, okay. Oh, the poor sheep.
Go away, sheep. And killing sheep is going to be an important side of the story in the second game as well. Okay. Let's see where else am I missing. Okay, should be. Not this way. Ah, yes, the other way around. Remember now. Like, I know, yeah, the mechanics are good. Like, it's a parody game, but it's a parody game well placed. It's not going to kind of take you to the wrong places or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. This game is,
It's harmless.
cute enough, and I think that for a one-time experience, it's probably worth going through once.
Yeah. DLC, the Top Hat Pack.
Aw, cute.
I'll get to those later.
I like
There's
top
another
hats.
NPC I have to talk to, like I want to show you. It's this guy. The old man.
Old
Hey,
man.
Hero, over here. What? My name isn't Hero. My name is Player.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you came, Hero. I need your help. Wolves have been stealing children from the village. I lost my enchanted book of spells. Wait, wolves? Children? And I can't find my finishing rod. Whoa. Enchanted? Fishing rod? No, it's just a normal fishing rod. But it's lucky. We must rescue the children, recover the enchanted book, and find fishing rod. You know what? No. Just no. I don't even know you. Solve your own problems.
Oh, no.
I'm busy. And just a general reminder, there's nothing plot-centric over here. The bad guy wins, remember? Just a reminder that what I have to do.
Okay, yeah, you better go.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go east. I got some more coins which are up here, and let's
you are
go.
rich. Okay, you're rolling in the dough here.
Did you see how much that DLC costs?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
expensive DLC.
yeah.
Eh.
At least the music is pretty... Oh, it's better than Journey to the Center of the Earth, let me tell you.
I mean, Journey to the Center of the Earth may be the worst music we've had on this channel.
It's bad. Like, I thought Homie D Clown was bad, but...
Okay, I got the map back.
Yeah.
Some companies give away maps for free, not us. There are no refunds for this item. Now let's get the sexy outfits, let the NPC of the world slip into something a little more comfortable, and the top hat pack. I'm definitely getting the top hat pack, because I want to look smug. And let's change the wardrobe for the people. Hey, you're looking fine, huh? I think I'm missing another DLC, which I'll get to later. Okay. Hey, Smith.
Oh, the forest.
Okay. Changed once again, and
That's good
Dime.
clothes.
why you DLC? You look familiar. Perhaps you've met my long-lost brother. Well, it's not so long lost. Okay, we're almost in the final stretch, you might say. Let's have a look.
Oh,
Some more coins here and there. Oh, I'm going to get more coins on this side because there's a lot of them.
there are too
Well,
many
and we need a
coins.
lot for the horse.
Yep, I will need a lot for the horse. But there's more stuff to do before the horse. Bad guy had it ahead.
I knew it. I knew there were bad guys.
They were a troll
Oh no.
and those solicitors. There's a troll. I hit
Ugh.
the troll. I didn't even feel that. Uh-oh. I'm going to need a better weapon. Problem?
Oh my gosh.
So I have to get a gun.
Seriously, I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
everybody remember when meme faces were a thing? Oh my gosh.
I have the zombie pack activated, which will make things better. So let's see. I have to go back. You require DLC. It's now night. I'm in the forest. You will need to buy the night version of the map to access the other side.
No.
Okay, so I think I have enough money for the gun pack. Apparently
Yeah.
cosmetic weapon upgrade that in no way imbalances the game. Honest. Visit the gunsmith to redeem. I have to go meet Mr. Smith back there. And then I'm not back. Same maps you own, but now at night. This is getting ridiculous. And of course, I'll need the zombie pack. There's a zombie there. But I'll go see Mr. Smith now. Player. Now that I've purchased the gun DLC pack, I have a weapon for you.
Uh-oh.
Be careful where you point it. Okay. Choo-choo-choo.
Choo-choo-choo.
Bye.
Oh, did you
Bye,
just
Smith.
kill him?
Bye, zombie. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't need to worry about it now.
But, oh.
No,
Well,
because
that's
I
not-
might be dead, but there's still DLC to buy.
Oh my gosh.
What? Try not to think about the logistics.
We still need the horse
Okay.
armor.
We'll get to the horse armor, but we have to kill the
The troll.
troll first.
Oh, this stupid troll.
Bye, troll.
Yeah.
So... That's it?
Hey, time.
No, it's not time.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a new DLC coming to finish this game. Now, if you want me, I can go on. If not, I can stop here.
I've got a minute and a half. If you would like.
Okay, okay. I guess I won't be able to show you the horse then.
Oh, people want horse armor.
Want the horse armor? Well, okay. You know what? I'm going to do something different then. I'm going to get all the coins I need. Shouldn't take much time,
Okay.
and then we'll have the proper ending. Because of course, the developer didn't have the proper ending. I got to finish the game, but experience the true conclusion to the game. We should have shipped this. Okay, so let's go get all the coins I needed for the horse.
Heck yeah, horse.
The horse is something else.
I need
Okay,
the
there's a coin over
armor.
there. Everyone wants the armor.
Yeah, you could put it on me. I'll be your horse.
You're a horse?
Sure, today.
Wanna be a horse?
Sure.
Now, this developer also did another game, which is kind of a clicker parody type of game. I haven't tried it, but I don't know. Maybe I will. And this also developer did some Xbox Live indie games, like the one showcased last week.
Oh yeah.
I haven't delved into those, but I have an idea what they might be. Go away, zombies. Go away, sheep.
We're gonna go a tiny bit over time, just FYI,
Yeah.
everybody, because I need to see the armor.
It's horse armor. We do need to know.
It's very important for me.
Yeah. Shouldn't take long now. Because I'm getting 250 coins down.
Yes!
Should be enough for the armor. Give me my armor. Okay, a shiny armor for your horse. There are no refunds for this item.
Yay!
Let's go.
I just love that the troll is so dead. Uh-oh.
There's the bad guy. Got you now. Release the princess.
Yeah. Oh no!
That was pathetic. How do you expect them to make a sequel if you kill the bad guy? I have no problem killing you. And there comes the horse!
Yes!
In the Shengarmor! Horse! Aha, that's what the armor is for. Bad guy's dead.
Yeah!
My hero! Yeah!
We won!
No, the horse won.
The horse
Oh
won.
no, she's dating the horse?
Of course, this horse saved her.
Wow.
And that's DLC quest. I have another ending, and well, there's the other DLC, the other side, the Live Free or Die game, which is kind of good. I don't know, if it's a game you can get on sale on Steam, it should give you a couple of hours of fun.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, DLC Quest over on Steam, definitely still being sold, and simply put, parodies are kind of something that we need every now and then in our lives. Well, thank you so much, Mr. T. That was a blast, and certainly is a very original game.
Yeah, it is. It's a really fun game. I really cherished it. I wanted to show you. And thank you for letting me show it.
Yeah, I'm glad that you did. Well, let's go ahead and start moving on over to our next game. Well, also welcome to YouTube is just deciding to be a big pain in the butt today. There we go. I got it fixed. Corndan, let's head on over and talk to KM.
On over.
Because KM is appearing over my... Well, okay, he already left me. Whatever, Corndan, whatever. Hello there!
Hello.
Welcome, KM. Good to talk to you.
Likewise, it's been a while.
It's been a hot minute or so, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Tell us about this wonderful game.
This is Midnight Resistance on the Genesis. It was originally an arcade game by Data East. It's very Contra-like, but it has a few unique mechanics that are exclusive to this particular game.
Okay, interesting. A game that's a little bit of a Contra-like. Let me just make sure things look okay before I hop on over to you. Yeah.
Let me just unpause the emulator. Oops. Oh dear. One moment, I just unplugged my controller, like I think.
It happens to the best of us. Yeah, if you are able to get somewhere where I can see color to the edges, that would be very helpful. I think I have stuff already, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's good enough. Let me move on over and we will turn on the audio right now.
There won't be any, for the record.
Wait, there won't be any audio?
Not right now. There isn't any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the game's quiet until the game starts.
Okay, well, that's all right. I think I'm ready whenever you are then to begin. So
All right.
just do a countdown and I will start the timer.
Let me just check my options are correct. Yep. Right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. the unique mechanic, as I was saying, for this game is, well, in the arcade and this version, if you have the other control set, is that you have rotational controls. You aim across, but I'm using the free aim controls, which I can aim anywhere. But if I hold B, I lock the aiming while I move, which is very vital to this game.
Okay.
You can play this with 2 controllers with a D-pad in each hand.
No. The control system is that one of the buttons sets how you control.
Oh, okay.
You saw how button B, the control system B had 3 types. One of them was clockwise rotation, one was anti-clockwise, and for some unknown reason, the other one is switches between clockwise and anti-clockwise, which is just confusing as heck.
Yeah, that is definitely a little bit odd, but I don't know. Welcome to video games, I guess.
I feel like we've had this in Cuso Grande before.
Really?
You may have had a different version. See, the original version I played when I was young was the Commodore 64 version. It's on Spectrum and other things as well. But they aren't as good as the Genesis version. The Genesis version has the best music, easiest control scheme, even compared to the arcade.
Yeah.
I mean, it just that like in between level right thing seems familiar to me.
Yeah, it's quite possible. The thing with this game is there's no RNG in it. Apart from that room, the game is always going to be the same, but the items that you unlock in the item shop is always different, and it kind of makes the game a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I could see that.
If you get good item RNG right away, the game becomes more trivial.
I wouldn't say that. It's still hard, especially for a couple of later levels, which I'll get to. But there is an optimal route for me, in my opinion, but it's not always shared. I curate this on speedrun.com, and I have 1 world record left after our lovely friend Liz Starr took most of them from me.
Liz Starr!
All love to her. I kind of introduced her to the game, so it's my own fault.
Yeah. Oh, don't go blaming yourself. No, honestly, it's great when other people jump into games that you are running. That has happened to me so much.
For me, I've been playing this game a long time. As I said, I played it on the Commodore 64 when I was a young lad. So I know a lot of how this game works in a lot of different ways.
Well, good.
However, there is one thing that I still haven't figured out that I discovered a couple of years ago. That boss I just defeated, in the arcade version, you can actually skip it completely.
Really?
By destroying the platform underneath it and sneaking under it. Except the boss comes back in the weirdest ways. He kind of stays in every screen until you reach the top of this one, and then it randomly dies. But then you're soft locked and you can't go anywhere else. I've not found a use for this skip yet, so one day maybe I'll put it in the lab and find a use for it, but I'm still no closer. It's very odd. So I kind of need a little bit of focus on this stage because these platforms are annoying.
Okay, so I'm just making sure I'm not delusional. We do have game audio coming through the stream. Might be a little bit low. I'm working on fixing things, everybody. Yeah, this actually seems pretty action-packed. I think...
Yeah, it definitely needs a bit of focus sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But it moves pretty fast, so it's not the worst thing. So if nobody's noticed yet, the keys are your currency that you can buy things in these shops for. I always have an optimum look for the loadout. There's what I need, good. Right. This stage I like to call ignore everything, walk to the right and just shoot. Because that's all you do. Until the boss. Then the boss becomes... The boss becomes try not to die because this is the worst boss in the game.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that your internet is just sometimes a little bit choppy. I mean, you're a little way away from us, huh?
Yeah, from the UK. Unfortunately, I don't think it's just because of that. I did have to reboot the internet before I started streaming. I'm not entirely sure it took well to it.
That happens. That happens. Yeah, we have a lovely PowerPoint. Might be part of the bit rate causing that right there as well, because there's a lot going on screen. Ah!
It doesn't get any better.
Oh no.
See, this is a really cool boss aesthetically, but it's really hard, and if you mess it up, it can really ruin your time. And I messed it up.
Oh no.
Twice.
Oh no. It happens.
3 times. 4 times. They loop until you kill all of the airships, unfortunately.
Okay.
But my world record has... Oh, I didn't need that to happen. Oh, that's bad.
Your
My
record
world
has what
has
now?
Continue, I was trying to say, but I got distracted.
Oh, it's all good.
So
Okay.
I'm actually still doing okay as far as that's concerned, luckily.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I mean, death happens in a lot of games. They're
Oh, for
difficult
sure.
for a reason.
Ah, perfect. Free life. That's what I like to see. That helps that.
Is that item random?
Yeah, the final item's always a random item for a discount.
Ooh.
The last item always costs 2, and what it is often random. Oh, I thought I was going to die there. See, you don't have to kill these helicopters, but I find it a lot easier because they'll only cause more trouble later.
Why are there always
don't.
ninjas? Or were those police officers and firemen?
They are actually terrorists.
Oh,
You're fighting like a fascist organization.
Well, I'm not going to make any comments on that right now.
Yeah, kind of topical, I guess.
Get the keys! Get the keys!
Right now I can't because those electric fields will kill me. I need to destroy the generators first before I move on.
Okay. Goodbye, generators.
I also just realized I ran out of homing missiles, so the boss on this stage is going to be interesting.
Oh no.
Homing missiles have their own, basically currency, like, you know, or count like bombs. You can only hold so many of them.
Yeah, the backpacks that I've bought in the last few stages, sorry, I caught myself in a weird situation there. They only have an ammo of 50 when you buy one, so they can run out pretty fast. I shouldn't have been wasting my ammo there, but I've got plenty of it. Right. See, I should not have jumped there. And now my weapon's out of reach. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Right. I have to destroy the generators before I can kill him. So now I'm going to have to wait for him to run out of his electric blast and jump up there to get my gun.
I like how he's just a man of flesh here.
I actually use him as an emote on my channel at the moment.
Oh, really? Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Heh.
Right. I think I've rescued this. Just.
Yeah, with no lives left, this has been intense.
Right. I've just got to get to the bottom before... Ooh.
Oh, no!
Oof. That was not what I needed to happen. Luckily, I get back sent to the ammo dump so I can get some more stuff and try not to waste it all this time. Oh, that'll have to do.
Yay, shower time.
Yeah, it's called shower, but I kind of don't understand why. But because it's very clearly icicles.
Ah! Well, a shower of ice, okay? That's how they shower in Canada. I have it on good authority.
Well, I don't think that that's how they shower in Canada.
Okay. I don't know. I've never been there.
I mean, I have been to Canada, and definitely the shower when I was in Canada was definitely not just icicles piercing my cold heart.
Oh, yeah, people in chat from Canada are lying to us. Wow, I didn't know so many Canadians were liars, too.
Another country to add to the Brossentia is offending them list.
I'm pretty sure Canada has been on the list for a while.
I
Yeah,
actually really want to go to Canada, and I think it would be a pretty cool place to live because it's far north and, you know, it's cold there.
Well, if that's all you need in a country, I suppose that helps. Right. Alright. I'm in a better situation now, so I'll try not to make a complete mash of this again. Oop. Help if I was aiming correctly there. Oh, did not mean to try and climb that. Unfortunately, I didn't mention this before, but the way to fire the backpack weapons is hold up while you're firing. So if it's near a ladder when you're trying to fire that, it can cause an issue. Oh. Well, that's a problem.
Uh-oh.
Do the icicles not penetrate to...
Yeah, I just noticed they don't pass through the roof of that building. I wasn't aware of that until now.
Oh, that's rough. You're going to be able to get it. I've got faith.
Yeah.
And everybody, I'm going to go ahead and apologize to the great country of Canada for talking about how cold it is up there. I mean,
that's weird. I'm not hitting. Well, this is how I did it before. What's going on here? Ah, there we go. I need to jump off the screen a bit further to get to it.
Aha!
Right now. Just gotta keep shooting him now. I might run out of ammo, but it's no biggie. I don't have anything else to kill on this stage. Right. This is the part I like to call, this helicopter is useless, don't worry about it. There's a helicopter there, go right past it, don't care.
Bye, helicopter.
Right.
You know, your guy has a lot of muscles. They're good muscles.
Right, so ammo and barrier are my friends for this level. Because this is a fairly simple stage. After that one, I'm kind of thankful for it. There's just cogs and soldiers to kill on this level. There's not even a boss.
Oh, good.
There is, however, a plot, which is quite interesting. You'll see soon.
There's plot? I thought you were just shooting things.
No, there's actually a cutscene in this game.
Oh, I'm excited.
Only on this stage.
There's exactly one cutscene in the game.
One cutscene and an ending, that's all you get. And even then, the ending isn't much. But it's a good cutscene, so just wait.
Okay. I'm waiting with all the suspense in the world. Honestly, I'm bad at running guns, but they are often fascinating just because a lot of them have so much diversity in the stages, and this one definitely fits that bill. Like enemies, areas, stages, they're all just very different. I love it.
The next stage is one of my favorite.
If the barrier contacts an enemy, does the enemy take damage?
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I buy it on this stage. It helps me on this area when the enemies are coming from both sides. Because unfortunately, when you've only got base weapons, not the superpower, it can be a little bad because you only shoot so many bullets at a time.
I love the crawling guys.
Yeah, the crawling guys are pretty cool. This level also has my favorite piece of speed tech, which is the absolutely most useless piece of speed tech in the world, but I still love it anyway.
Ooh,
I'll show you that. And
what you got?
The next scrolling sequence, I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out of shower, but it's okay, because I'll be buying a new one next level anyway.
Yeah, these guys just take a lot of hits.
They do at base weapons, yeah. Right. My
You
left,
run a gun without a bullet sponge.
my left foot needs to be just about there. This is my speed tech. My left foot needs to be here for the cutscene. Because he walks over the screen to be stood right here if you don't stand there.
Ah, speed tech.
Yeah.
Oh no, my family.
Hey, hyperventilating.
The arcade version of this has some interesting voice acting.
I think that was Essentia. That was Uncle Paul. Apparently Uncle Paul's his dad. Okay. Hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandma. No.
Is it Grandpa or is it that old guy looking for his fishing rod?
Crap, they caught my waifu. Oh, yeah, it might be fishing rod, dude. Oh, calm down.
The pink-haired woman is another one of my emotes. I think it's supposed to be your sister. When it said mom, dad, sis.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think it was Essentia. Yeah, she really likes purple. If she lived in the future, she would probably have purple hair.
The 3-1 shower. I needed something better than shower, but it's the best I've got in this situation. As I say, the RNG is not your friend in this game at all.
Well, it's not your friend in a lot of games out there.
This is a boss stage in itself. This is an amazing fight, but it's literally that's all it is. You get the enemies with the keys, and then you get the battleship.
Ooh.
The cannons are not what you're aiming for. Those things are. If you destroy all of these, the ship sinks.
Oh no.
The rocket firing things do get in the way, though, especially these ones that fire 2 rockets. Because they can get really nuisance. Also, the choppiness is not my stream anymore. This is the game slowing down. This boss is severe on the CPU.
Yeah, I can believe that. It seems... I don't know, considering that you have multiple moving sprites and tons of sprites on the screen. Yeah. Not too much of a surprise for me. Okay, yeah, we need to save Essentia Cam. Are we going to be able to do that?
That's the thing, and I was going to get to that on the next stage.
Uh-oh.
If I don't end the next stage with 6 keys, I will not get the best ending. The best ending is when you save all 6 of your family members. But if you don't have 6 keys, you're saving no one.
Oh no! Oh, we have to hold on to the keys.
Alright, I hope I don't need to spend any this time. I should be okay. But we'll have to see.
Only hold 6 keys. If you get extra keys, do they?
No, 6 keys maximum. As
Okay.
it happens, there's nothing I want to buy, so we're okay. I just don't need to die. And this is the ladder stage.
Every
Gotta keep climbing.
game needs a lava stage, you know?
Not lava, ladder.
Oh, ladder. Oh, gotcha. I mean, it also has lava.
That's true. Right. And that was the stage.
Oh,
On to the
nice.
boss.
The final boss?
Nope. Ah.
Oh, no.
Once you've saved your family, you've got the final boss to kill. And that was the guy on the monitor earlier.
Ah, okay. Do you fight him if you don't have the keys?
Yeah, you just don't get the ending. Oof.
Sorry, this is really important to me. We gotta save him. At least the keys stay on the screen, you know, while
Yeah.
other stuff is happening.
Right, I've got all 6 keys.
Yeah.
Now, this is another piece of RNG. What they drop is completely random.
Okay.
Alright, it's a good start.
Yes.
We need nitro. Come on, game. Give me nitro. It is my best weapon in the game. For this stage, please. It didn't give me it. Oh, this is going to
no.
suck.
Ugh.
And now I have no keys, so if I die, that's it. I'm saving nobody.
Well, I mean, Essentia was saved. I saw that.
I saved them this time, but if I continue, I'm back at that room with no keys.
Oh no. Oh, you have
Yeah.
to.
Oh no! Oh, I thought I just jumped into that.
This guy as a boss is literally like a whole bunch of faces of himself.
This isn't the boss. This is just the room to the boss.
Oh, okay.
Although you say big faces, that's a very accurate phrase that you just used. You don't even know.
Well, I mean,
don't know.
those were faces. Ah, it's Earth. I know that place. That's where I live. Oh no, it's a face.
I told you, big face.
It's a face that spits out caterpillars.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shoot him in the eyes.
He has really bloody teeth. I'm a little bit worried about his dentist.
You want to be worried about more than his dentist in a second.
Oh no, the brains! Oh, that's not good for your health.
Clearly, his teeth are red from puking out the brains of like the other families he's eaten.
Like I said, you're gonna be worried about something else in a moment. This isn't even the final phase. Taking me a little longer because I don't have my optimum load out.
That's okay.
I'm nearly there. Nearly there. Here we go. And now it's
Just a brain.
Just a brain.
And one moment when I lose control. That's time.
Sweet. I'm showing 2125 with all of the RNG that you got, though. Like, seriously, you never know how something is gonna go. That was fun.
See, if you get to this without saving a certain amount of people, you'll have shooting stars in their memory. So if you have nobody saved, you'll have 6 shooting stars on the screen and the guy is sadly standing on his own.
Aw. Yay, Essentia's been saved, everybody. We have been successful. Oh my gosh. KM, this has been fun. I honestly had a blast with this. Thank you so much. We do have another game to get to in just a minute, though. So let's go ahead and just get there in a second. Anything else you want to say? Anything people should check you out for, KM?
I haven't been streaming this past week because of, well, everything. I've just recently I did like a Streets of Rage retrospective on my Twitch, so I put all that on my YouTube, stuff like that. But I'm going to get back into streaming soon. Probably use some more speedruns of this now. I'm getting back into it. Try and get my records back. Try and improve this one because I'm pretty sure I can beat my record for this difficulty. Because I'm sure I did it this morning when I was practicing for this derusting. But I wasn't running a timer. I wasn't running a timer, so I can't confirm that. But I did it without continuing, so I automatically think that was the new world record. I just don't know what time it was. Typical me.
Well, I mean, that's why whenever I practice for a marathon, I just don't have a timer on. That way I never know. Ha!
Well, like I say, I didn't continue, so I'm almost certain that it was a new world record.
Well, you know, if you did record it, at least you can just go time it.
I didn't.
KM next time. KM next time.
Yeah, in future when I'm derusting, I'm going to record everything I do, because, this, however, was not a new world record, because it was terrible.
That's fine. Well, thank you so much. We'll go ahead and let you go. Have a good night. Rest well, okay? Because that was a blast. See you later.
I'll see you in the chat. I'll see you in the chat, because I'm coming back.
See ya. See ya. Well, Corndan, before I head over to our next runner, PaulineRagny, I want to give a thank you to everybody who has subscribed and followed. We have a lot of love here in chat. If you do want to support the stream, feel free to drop a sub or drop a follow, or frankly, just even share with other people over on social media. Speaking of social media, a lot of people are doing a blackout today when it comes to games. I do want to keep spreading awareness of things that are going on. So, make sure that you go check out. There are various ways to help out with causes without necessarily being on the streets or even sending money. You can definitely help out. I'd say go out this link. I created it. So it has some good information about resources that you could use, things that you can do that do make a difference. Well, Corndan, I think it is that time for us to go and talk to Pauline. Ah, Linkura, thank you. Corndan, let's head on over there. I think I see a Pauline. Hello.
I did drop in chat too the link to submit to Don't Make Us Bored.
Ah, yes. I should have talked about that. Everybody you're seeing here today submitted through that form. Except for me and Corndan.
I mean, technically I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah, he might have. Hey, Pauline, how are you doing?
Doing okay. Do you like Tim Burton's Batman?
I do.
Do you like Tim Burton's Batman Returns?
That one is less good than Batman, but it's still okay.
Well, it has the Penguin and Catwoman. It's cool.
I mean, it's not Mr. Freeze, right? It's not Batman and Robin. I would say it's a strong second in that sort of tetralogy of movies.
Tetralogy?
Tim Burton only made 2.
Let me go ahead and turn that sound off for a second there as I get ready to capture.
Do you need me to lower the RetroArch sound?
No, you're gonna be fine there. I just want to know if you can get to a screen that is relatively easy to capture, just so I can make sure we have everything looking as good as possible when it comes to a Batman game.
I mean, this should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Yeah, this is going to be the whole screen.
Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay.
I'm just gonna restart that because it doesn't stay on that screen for very long.
Ah, understandable. Okay. Well, yeah, how are you doing today? Is anything exciting going on in your life?
Not really. My cat has learned more ways to get my attention.
Oh, I love that. Cats
Yeah,
are hilarious. They're so good.
Used to be so shy, and now he's just he's all like meowing all the time to get my attention because he wants food or to play.
To be fair, who doesn't, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
My cat has found ways to convince my son to let him outside.
Well, that's no good. I can't do that to my cat.
Well, I don't really try to do that to my cat either, but if you hear my son say, "You're a good cat, Corn Cat," you gotta go get Corn Cat from outside.
Oh, really? I love it. I just about have everything look. Yeah, that looks pretty dang good.
Onion is a good cat, though. I have taught him to observe me when I'm cooking without interfering, by just standing on the fridge and not moving. And I give him treats every once in a while so he doesn't get bored.
I love that. Your cat's named Onion?
Yes, my girlfriend picked the name, but yeah, my cat's name Onion.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I am such a huge fan of that name. But I also really like onions. You know, I think I like Batman more than I like... No, I like onions more than I like Batman. Gotta be honest here.
Okay, well, Onion doesn't like onions because they're poison to him.
Oh yeah, cat, don't eat onion.
Does Onion like to sniff onions? My cats like to sniff onions.
Well, I mean, he can sniff. I give him, like, the ingredients to sniff when I cook, because he's curious. And otherwise, if I don't show him the ingredients, he'll just go on the counter and, you know, try to interfere, try to steal the ingredients. He tried to steal a sausage once. Almost got away with it.
Wow. What a bad cat. Okay, I think I'm ready for you.
You see, you're ready? Did you know that Batman and all related elements are the property of DC Comics?
I had no idea.
All right, so we're gonna have 7 players in this game.
Okay. Tell me when to start the timer as well.
Yes, I will tell you.
Sweet.
Start. Okay, so we're just doing our round in Gotham City. Unfortunately, Batman sort of left all his gadgets lying around, so we have to collect them.
Oh,
Because of course he would.
Okay, we have a grappling hook. It's kind of sweet to use when you actually make it work.
okay.
Which it's a little tricky because it only works if you are moving like down, like on the down movement of your jump,
Yeah.
and also moving forward. Like if you're just jumping strictly vertical, it will not happen. You can also just use it like straight up, but only when you're not moving. So it's kind of tricky to use.
This looks
like
a
the first
little
time-
hard to move, yeah.
The first time you're playing this, you're like, I don't understand how this grappling hook works. Anyway, this is the end of the first stage. This is Catwoman.
Meow.
Yes, we can just like mess with her by going up and down like this. And kicking her in the butt, but we can also go a lot faster by using our gadgets like this.
Kick her off the building.
Yeah, you can kick her off the building. It doesn't do anything. She just comes back.
Oh.
Wait, was
that's
one of your
boring.
gadgets like releasing mosquitoes?
I think they're supposed to be bats. I do kind of want to throw her off the building, but she doesn't want to cooperate.
I mean, I wouldn't cooperate either.
Alright, well, Batman is kind of a cop. So I wouldn't cooperate either. Oh.
So, the backgrounds
anyway.
in this game kind of remind me of the old school, like, scanned PC adventure games. Sort of thing, the way, right, that they do a lot with, like, 10 colors.
You may have noticed I'm not really trying to fight the enemies. There's a trick to this game, and that's the enemies do a lot of damage with their weapons, but their personal hitbox does like the minimum amount of damage. So if you just make sure to avoid the bullets and just touch the enemies directly, you can just get by stages without much damage.
That stage was fascinating, though. I've never seen a stage like that before.
Yeah, it's anyway, here's a boss, more like a mini boss. I don't know what part of the movie this is. Maybe one of you guys can remind me, because I haven't seen this movie in a while.
I haven't seen the movie in a long time, and I don't remember seeing those.
I don't know.
I've
No,
never
Gotham
seen
City
the
in
movie.
there.
Well, have I seen the movie? I feel like I did years and years ago. Who's the main villain in this one?
The Penguin.
Yes. So, years and years ago, I've seen the movie.
The Catwoman is in it, but she's kind of a secondary villain. Like
Yes.
she allies herself with the Penguin, I think, but I don't think she's really in it. For I don't know. She's very mad about something, and I forget. It's been a while.
She's mad that Batman
Oh.
didn't seduce her or something. I don't know.
That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm sorry.
Like, she's the kind of evil just because she has the stupidest reason whatsoever, and she's also not even good at being evil.
Like in the comic book, she's just kind of a thief, and she likes cats, and she likes like endangered animals, and she wants to protect them. In the movie, I honestly do not remember what her deal is.
Yeah, Chad is saying essentially she likes stealing stuff, but also likes Batman. So there you go.
I don't remember if they kiss. Maybe they do. In the movie, I mean. They do kiss in the comic books.
They have to
They're
kiss
supposed to
at
get
least
married in
one
the
of
comic
movies.
books.
That's true, she's a woman, so they have to kiss.
Yeah, let's just say the 90s weren't exactly the most up-to-date. Well,
You know.
I mean, for the 90s, they were the 90s, but yeah, things have changed over the last 30 years.
You may have noticed I'm picking up a lot of items that the game likes to hide behind the foreground. Like, if you're just playing this game casually, you want to, like, move in every place that's hidden by the foreground, because there's probably an item there.
Ah, there's
Anyway,
Danny.
That's the Penguin. Or Mayor Poppins, I guess? I don't know.
Mayor Poppins. Danny DeVito.
He's kind of annoying, so I'm just gonna use my good batarang. There you go.
Yeah!
So that was Act 1.
Aha! We've already conquered the penguin.
So what's your favorite DreamWorks movie? Mine's Shrek.
DreamWorks? Oh no.
Wonderland. Shrek's Wonderland.
I think Shrek I would agree with the most. I don't really like most DreamWorks movies though. They're so cliche.
I'm a fan of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but
okay.
I have a little kid.
It was okay.
So Shrek is like the shady businessman in the movie that the penguin deals with. I don't think he's a comic book character. I think Tim Burton made him up.
Tim Burton! Tim Burton!
And do you enjoy these biker skeletons? They're very good.
Let me sure biker skeletons weren't in the movie.
Anyway, this boss is very, very hard, as you'll see.
Wait, we're fighting Karnov.
I guess.
Yeah, it's Data East. Of course you are.
The thing about this guy is that he deals a lot of damage, and he can punch you off the roof. But, as I explained, if you get hit by their personal hitbox rather than their weapon, like his fists, you don't take nearly as much damage. So, you can just tank him.
Wait, is this a Data East game?
Yes.
That was legit Karnov.
Oh, fun fact, Batman can punch bullets. It's kind of hard to do, but if there's any projectile on the screen and you punch it, it goes away.
Aha. Well, I mean, that's pretty helpful. Honestly, I think more video games should do that rather than just make projectiles invincible. Make it so that you can react.
I'm just gonna let Catwoman kill me because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna win this. So...
By the way, I'm showing that Shrek is, Shrek has white hair and sort of looks like a vampire.
So the fun thing about this game is that it doesn't have a checkpoint system as much as it has you just respawn where you die system.
Nice.
It's just very convenient, especially you can like set the game to give you 7 lives, right, like as you start the game, and there's a bunch you can collect. So, hey, do you remember the part of the movie where the penguin just launches a like Temple of Doom style boulder on Batman?
Yeah, don't you remember that?
Oh yeah, happens all the time.
In the mall, in the abandoned mall. Oh my god. Okay, that's not usually supposed to happen, but somehow I survived. Anyway, we're gonna punch the penguin.
So I'm showing this is from Malibu Interactive, this game, and that doesn't really mean a whole lot to people, but if that was Karnov, they stole him.
There you go, that's a penguin. It's basically the same fight as the first fight. He's actually got a couple more moves, but because I know how to like confuse his AI, he didn't even show it. He can throw saw blades in the second fight.
Oh geez. So I'm remembering a lot of the Game Gear Batman Returns game, and it's really bad. This is not great, but it's definitely better.
It's fucking it's not great. I love this game. This game is great.
I mean, okay, the continues, or after you die starting in the same place and having like no iframes, that's not great. Like, there's some actually really interesting level designs in this. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen the best level design.
Oh, I'm excited.
Anyway, this is the circus, I guess. Apparently the penguin was raised by the circus in that movie. I vaguely remember that. Alright, this is a really hard jump. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Nope, but that's fine. I got the items I wanted. So you die if you do this. It is possible to do that jump. It's really hard though, and I have not had the time to master it. But if you do it correctly, you can end up on the Ferris wheel.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Also, I think the devs expect you to die because they put a 1-up like straight above that place. I didn't pick it up because I don't need it because I'm good at this game. Anyway,
Oh, I don't
clowns.
like these.
Clowns and mirrors.
Nope, nope, nope.
I'm probably gonna take a death halfway through this level just because it's faster to run through and die.
That's fine.
These boxes have like little punching things that come out. Only some of them though. And there's no way to tell the difference, you just have to know.
Well, just
Also,
duck
these-
when you hear the sound.
These blinky lights, those are bombs. Ugh.
What? The lights on the circus
Yeah.
tent lights are bombs? I love it.
Yeah, those
Why
are
not?
bombs.
Well, it's really tricky. Just like all of the villains in Batman, they're all clowns in a way.
Yeah, I wonder if like the penguin being raised by clowns is because the Joker was so successful that they were like, well, we gotta keep the clown thing going. I don't know. Because I don't think that was his backstory for the penguin in the comic book. I don't think he was raised by clowns. By the circus.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, so I do know the origin of the penguin. He was big into ornithology. He studied it in college because his mom owned a bird shop. And he
Aw,
turned to a life of crime when his mom died, and the bird shop and all the birds are repossessed.
that was
and he
intense.
becomes a,
One bit of health finishing that stage. I have to interrupt because that was
Yeah,
huge.
I used a bit more good batarangs than I wanted to, but at least I finished it.
Yeah. Okay, so
Anyway, we're on a train now.
choo
You know,
choo.
the circus train. It has saw blades on it.
My least favorite circus, the one where you die. Oh no, that just reminded me of some Goosebumps books. Oh no. Specifically, there were some choose your own adventure circus books, and I think one was either a circus or a carnival, and I have a hard time remembering what. But yeah, I remember that one.
I mean, I have to say here, I agree with Chad. It wouldn't be a circus without the saw blade tent.
I died. Well, it's fine. We're just at the boss.
Nice.
The boss is a clown? It's just a clown.
A murder clown.
With a shovel.
The penguin is down there and he's like activating the flames every once in a while, but it's fine. We can just tank it.
Good. Yeah, take that, penguin.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so, do you like sewer levels?
Yeah.
These sewers are particularly toxic because the water does not look good. Like, that water looks toxic to me.
Well, it's a sewer. Why does every game need a sewer stage? Is there a sewer
don't know.
stage in the movie?
Probably. I'm pretty sure the penguin's lair is in the sewers.
I'm pretty sure that, like, you know, Gotham being a big city is mostly just sewer.
Good point, good point. Okay, he was in the sewers, so it makes sense in the context of the movie. I'm not sure Batman went in the sewer water this much, though. Now he's a smelly bat. Somebody's gonna have to give him a bath. You know?
Here's a clown.
Not another clown, no.
Oh, I used way too many of those. It's fine. The clown is the clown's dead.
Okay. Wait,
We
you got
won.
a full health refill. Oh, that's nice.
We died, but also we won, so it's everything's fine. Whoops! I did not mean to do that. Anyway, this is an optional area where you can fall in and you get like stuff, but you don't have to get there.
Good to get stuff.
It looks like a pit that should kill you, which is weird, but also you're very likely to fall in there by mistake, so I don't know. that's fine, I guess.
I actually kind of like if they occasionally have something like that, you know, you'll only find if you almost die, but it's there for people who are struggling a little bit with the platforming to give them a boost. I'm a
You know
fan.
what it reminded me of?
What?
The pits you followed in Gordo 106.
Except that's every pit, and then you go to the beginning of the level after that. I'd say if it's required to fall in a pit, bad. If it's optional, good. There, that's my assessment of whether or not to have pits that are beneficial.
Doing less good on lives than I was hoping for. Alright, so the penguin has like a sewer water cannon, but it's fine, we're just gonna kick him in the butt.
Yeah, take that. Penguin butt.
Like the cannon tries to shoot you down there and you can destroy the cannon, but like, why bother?
A sewage canyon. I feel like more places could benefit from that.
Alright, did you like the sewer level?
Yeah, no.
Okay, how would you like a sewer level with ice physics?
Oh no, the sewer
It's
froze.
even better.
I don't like frozen sewers.
Okay.
Well, you don't want frozen poo gas?
No. Oh my gosh, poo gas.
Sorry, I lost my rhythm. Okay, we're good.
Been a while since I've watched any Freakazoid, but Freakazoid is so good.
I'm glad you caught the reference, yes.
Yeah. It's not a reference, that's the only show that uses that phrase. Well, okay, I guess it's a reference.
I think that's how a reference works.
Oh, quiet. Pauline, I'm so glad you're here. Whenever I yell, just, I'm being dumb.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's not... This is going less than optimally. This is a hard jump, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Focus if you need to. Because that looked dumb. What a dumb jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, I could try to go faster, but I'm gonna do, like, oh my god. Slightly, safer tactics, I think. So this is an auto-scroller, I'm sorry. You can make it go faster by, like, jumping forward, but it is extremely risky.
Yeah, that doesn't look particularly enjoyable.
If you're doing a speedrun, you want to do it, but that's also the #1 place where you're gonna, like, destroy runs. Which is great to have at the end of the game. We're at the end of the game, by the way.
Oh,
this is the last
are?
stage. Yeah, this is the last stage.
Oh!
Yeah, I figured for my first time on this show, I would pick a game that I can do very fast, so, you know, even if you get bored, you don't have time to get bored.
Yay!
I hope. Are you bored?
No, I'm not.
Currently bored.
This game has been amazing. I actually think this is a lot of fun. Like, if I played a Batman game, this is probably one of the better ones out there.
The NES Batman one, though, is the best.
Oh, that one's so good.
Okay, this is good. Oh, wrong way. That's...
He's shooting, like, penguin rockets at you?
Yes. I could approach it and kick it, but it is rather risky, and I would rather not lose my last life. Ugh. Okay, I will take that health, though.
Aha.
Alright, so we have defeated the giant rubber ducky of the penguin. I don't know why the penguin has a rubber ducky boat. Like, shouldn't it be a penguin boat?
No.
If you were given the option to have a rubber duck boat, wouldn't you have it? I would.
But that's fair.
I think that
Alright, so
he's
here's
really
a
into
dumb
comedy.
boss fight. It took me forever to figure this out. You have to destroy this thing. Okay, now this thing is destroyed. Now you can kill the penguin.
Really?
It doesn't give you any feedback on that. Like, if you kick the penguin and take away all his health, he just keeps going, and the game doesn't tell you, like, what's wrong. Like, you have to destroy that thing, and also you have to kick his health down, and then you win.
That's amazing.
That's the end of the game.
Is that
How
time?
do you like it? Well, time is technically when either Batman or Catwoman fall.
Oh, okay.
So, this is the credit sequence. I don't have to win here. I could beat up Catwoman, or I could just wait for her to beat me up. The game is over, and actually you get a slightly different ending scene for whoever gets thrown off, so which one do you want to see?
Who? Chat, let us know. Who do you want? Catwoman or Batman? You gotta choose ASAP. Right now. Batman must lose per KM. Let me see. Catwoman, Batwoman. No. Batman. I think they're calling for Batman's death. Yeah, I see a lot of Batman. Batman must die.
Batman is a cop, after all.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Batman.
Ow. Whee! Was that time then?
Yeah, that was time. So
Yay!
The Batmobile picks him up. If you defeat Catwoman, she falls, and a bunch of cats eat her. Just like in the movie.
Whoa.
So that's the end.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Thank you, Pauline. Yeah, so what other games do you tend to play?
Oh, that's a large question. I play a lot of games. God, I've been replaying a game called Nights in the Nightmare, which is an insane game. It's like, the easiest way to explain it is it's a tactical game, but your mouse cursor on top is also playing a bullet hell.
Oh no. That sounds a little bit difficult.
It's very strange.
That sounds pretty fun, though. I'm really glad, we're still early on in the show. I think that was a really good exhibition and a good thing for us to watch. I had a lot of fun. So thank you. Everybody go check out Pauline's channel. Honestly, go check out the channels for everybody here. What you see on the screen for the runners who have played and the runners who are coming up, those are the Twitch channels for them. So go check Pauline out.
If you want to see, I do intend on finishing Nights in the Nightmare on stream if you want to see it. It's just been a little rocky to stream these days, but I'm trying.
That's how it goes. It has been a special year, a very special year for all of us. So I'll go ahead and...
Yes, it has.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you go. Thank you, Pauline, and take care.
Okay. So take care, too.
Yeah! Well, Corndan, that was fantastic. I'm gonna hop on over to the blue room, so you can come join me over there.
I will.
And you know what? I'm actually really impressive. That run was so fast. In fact...
It was good!
Yeah, that was a blast. I had so much fun. You know what? Before we go and start the next run, I feel like you actually have a little bit more for us. Was that right?
Sure, yeah, I do.
Yeah, we're really ahead of schedule, everybody.
Yeah, yep. So I hope you guys hope that we can get the pterodactyls.
Yeah. Actually, I need you to be in red room.
Okay.
No. Never mind. Stay where you are.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Because I just need to change this. No, it's fine. Corndan is fine, okay? Corndan is just going to be doing an absolutely normal game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
For
definitely is not what you already saw.
Of course not.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way Corndan could be like that, huh?
It's definitely not anything crazy like that. Why would we do something like that?
I don't know, Corndan. Why would we?
I don't know either.
Okay, I think I am almost there. Almost there. So close. Yeah, that is perfect. Cool. Okay. Everybody, I lied. I'm really bad at lying. Because Corndan is back with more.
I am back with more Journey to the Center of the Earth while we fill time.
Yeah. So who next?
Well, we haven't done Antonio Rossi or Eric Gunnarsson yet.
Yeah, let's go with... I like Eric.
All right, we'll go with Eric Gunnarsson.
Okay.
Who has heredity traits that have rendered him completely immune to the common cold.
Oh, good.
He suffers from vertigo.
What? Yeah, don't get sick. Oh my gosh.
So, hey, guess what, guys? We're back at Snuffles. You didn't think we were going to be back at Snuffles, but we're back at Snuffles.
Oh, I thought we might be. Oh, you know what's great about this? For some reason, the audio wasn't on.
Yeah, no, for some reason the audio is not on in the game. I don't know why.
What? Corndan, you made this game enjoyable.
I made the game enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know. Why?
Oh, well, I'm gonna turn it
I'm
down
trying to see
before
if I can...
you fiddle around with sounds because I don't.
I mean, I'm not going to fiddle around with sounds because not if I don't have to. Right? Because there, look,
Is it making sounds now?
no.
You can always quit and enter
We
into it
could.
again. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, everybody who's watching. I'm giving bad recommendations.
Well, give me a second. We'll just
I feel
quit
like
and
we need to. I feel like we need to hear it. Oh no.
I think we do too.
I feel like I might need to restart the timer. What does chat think? There. Ooh, I heard that.
Yeah. It's wonderful. Now let's go back to being Eric Gunnarsson.
Okay.
We'll skip through all this because we don't really care.
Well, I care. That's okay.
But it's the same thing we've seen like 3 times now.
Yeah, you've got a good point. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back. Eric, climb! Come on, Eric Gunnarsson! Oh, why didn't the timer start? I don't know. Whoa! Yes, you got out! Oh my gosh.
We only got hit once. One time I made it out without getting hit at all.
Oh, I don't like this sound! Oh, but everybody needs to hear it, okay? It's required viewing.
Basically is.
Yeah.
Now look, we got a terrible bite. See how many like things that took up. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a little bit
So that puts
cruel.
us probably like there-ish.
Okay, let's descend. Can you get medicine from the mushrooms? Oh no, you
No,
hurt
you
yourself
don't-
again.
I hurt myself again. It's a painful sprain this time.
That was a lot of medicine for just a sprain.
I know, right?
Who uses medicine for a sprain?
Probably put us like here. I'm guessing. See, the problem is I'm guessing where the heck we're at, and I kind of know because I've played this enough to kind of know where we need to be.
Okay. Ah, the mammoth!
The
oh
mammoth!
no, the mammoth is back. Whoa.
So it's really hard to like piece out, you know, when a mammoth is going to be going by, so you don't get like pegged.
Oh yeah.
So
Whoa.
we are going to do the important thing. And so I'm not going to do any rationing. We are going to sleep like a long time because, you know, we've just been run over by mammoths. Let's sleep a lot, and it's going to be pretty awful.
Oh, I hate the sleeping
I
sound.
know, it's so
It
bad.
hurts my soul. Oh.
It is so bad.
Why did we do this again? Because I want to.
Yeah, because it's a good watch, because it's so bad.
It hurts.
It really is. Like, I've honestly thought about playing more of the Amiga version because the sound isn't so bad.
Ow! Oh, video games.
All right, we're probably like here-ish. Let's see, we got some health back. A little bit.
You burn your hand striking a match?
I burnt my hand striking a match.
Oh, your arms are on fire. Oh,
yeah, but
luckily
it's
it
only a
just...
slight burn. It's not that big of a deal.
Good, good, good. Okay,
Oh,
where are we?
I don't know. A mosquito bit us.
No,
Our
mosquito.
head spinning. It's a terrible fever. My life may be in jeopardy. Look at how much that
What?
took.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, mosquitoes. Ugh. Did you get dengue fever or something?
Apparently.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, so we made it to the mushrooms.
Yes.
Right, so that puts us like here.
You're at the base of the mushrooms.
Yeah, we're at like the base of the mushrooms with, you know, maybe we should rest a little more.
I love that Linkums is saying he likes the pixel art of Author Blues
It
in the
is
top
kind
right.
of pixel art author blues.
Yeah, that looks like Author Blues. I love the terror of the night.
I know, right?
Also,
So,
does the time really matter too much?
I don't know. I haven't been able to figure that out. So, there's a lot I don't really know about the game. There's not a lot out there on it. I've tried looking for like manuals. There's exactly one long play video, and it's on the Amiga.
Yeah, I can believe it.
All right, so we're probably like maybe
Why
I don't
did
know,
your
somewhere in
face change a little bit? It changed.
there. It does, and I don't know.
It just, like, moved a little bit. Maybe that's how dead you are? Uh-oh. Where are we going?
Yeah, we're like here, right? So there are a little bit of context clues you can get from the color of the box. That's actually only in the DOS version and not the Amiga version. So here, that blue, the green, like, okay, we're probably kind of on the right track.
Yeah.
Like yellow and that, maybe, I don't know.
Red. That's not good.
Red, it's not as good. Let's see. Oh, we got the vapors. We got the vapors.
Oh, no, and your arms. Your
Wait. Read what the arms say. We clicked on the arms. It's bad. Your skull is fractured.
Oh, no. No, not your skull arms. Okay. I hate it when your skull is fractured by the vapors.
Yeah, like...
Not optimal. Okay. Oh, no, the jet stream hit your bod.
That one, it's only a slight burn,
Okay,
right?
good.
Which means it is, so far, less of a problem than the mosquito.
Yeah, mosquito almost did you in.
Well, we
No.
cut our hands.
Corndan, stop cutting everything.
Oh, it's a clean cut. That one's a good one. So, these are all just like random whatever. I don't know what the red one is.
Narrow passage.
We're going through a narrow passage. We're following like some wide gallery.
Okay. You twisted your ankle? No.
Twisted our ankle. It's a painful sprain.
That's a lot of medicine for a sprain. Like, you need
It
maybe
is.
1 Tylenol. And you need to wrap your ankle. That's about it. What?
Now we've been hit by a stalactite.
Oh, you have to be, like, dead. Your skull's
Well, our
fractured.
skull fractured. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. Okay. Like, there's literally no way you can know if you're going to survive.
And there's literally no way, like, where are we at right now? You're supposed to figure out from the context clues here.
We're trying to go to the dog bone, I guess.
We're trying to go to the dog bone, exactly.
Okay.
And this is glitched out because I'm playing this in the RetroArch version of this because it kind of stabilizes the cycles. But sometimes the boxes don't show up.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Ooh, a Oh,
we
no,
made it!
they're
We made it to the
bones!
dog bones!
Rah!
They're actually dinosaur bones. A man-made pile of bones. Find the current and follow it, courageous traveler, and you will soon reach your goal. Already synced in. Yep, AS. So we're like here now. I mean, I don't know where that puts us, but we'll guess like there. Like the problem is you're just going, I don't really know. So like all of that going of sulfur, okay, we're probably getting close to the gas.
Yeah, okay, large chamber. Oh no, more vapors.
It's heat stroke.
You're running out of so much medicine.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh no. The pterodactyl! It got ya! Oh my gosh, this is so good!
So every time...
Oh, you're so dead, it ain't you!
I'm so dead!
Oh, I'm gonna call that time. We're done.
I told you it's the best!
This is certainly a video game that was developed and came out and that people bought. People bought
You
this.
should hit the gong again, right? You know,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that I can have the distinction of being the only person that'll have been gonged twice in one show.
Here we go, gong! I had to time it with the La Milana music I put on.
Isn't that pterodactyl the best?
Oh, it's
The
good.
problem with the pterodactyl is like you have to kind of move back and forth and kind of hit him before he hits you, and it's really difficult. Like, I mean, I maybe make it look easier than it is because I think I've been killed by that thing by about like 500 times.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
And the first time I did it, I was playing on a faster cycle setting. So imagine that moving 50% faster. So I didn't even get a hit. It was just.
I can definitely understand.
Because I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
Corndan, before I hop on over to the Red Room, I just want to go ahead and remind everybody about submissions. If you would like to be in our variety show next week, the week after, whenever, feel free to submit through the link that Corndan has created and is probably pasting soon, maybe?
Yeah, I'll paste it in a second here.
Okay, in a hot minute or so.
In a hot 5 seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds. We go Tuesday nights. We've been having a lot of fun with this show. Thank you, everybody who has subscribed, followed, and Linkura for all of those gift subs. From what I see in Twitch, I am actually just 13 sub points away from getting another emote. And we may end up bumping Alf into real life, so we'll see about that. Thank you so much, everybody. Also, I do want to remind everybody, you know, even though today is a blackout day for a lot of people on social media, we decided to still have our show and encourage people to go find resources. No one is equal until everyone is equal. Please go and hopefully support each other, give love to each other, and just keep the positivity forward and the strength going forward. There are ways to help other than going out in the streets. Feel free to check out the link that we have posted in this picture to look at some ways that you can help. There are some things like, I think one was about putting captions on social media for images that don't have stuff, or helping, so that those who are visually impaired can still understand what's going on in the videos and the pictures. It's something small that I didn't even think about, but honestly, is a good way to help support. So, yeah, that's my message to everybody today. Go love each other. Okay, without further ado, I think I want to hop over. Oh my gosh. Tristan, I did my best to get a font that had a difference between O and 0, but I guess I failed. Corndan, I failed. So I'm gonna hop on over because you already left.
Oh gosh.
Hello there, Corndan!
1 second.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, no worries, Jaxler. We're just getting in here already. We didn't even give you a warning, did we?
You got about 5 seconds when I showed up.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's fine. Jaxler is going to be getting everything set up. Feel free to interrupt me
There
when...
we go.
Oh, yay.
I can hear you now. Yay! Thanks, voice meter banana.
Yeah, bananas. How are you doing today?
I am a little bit tired. I actually just started a new job on Monday, so... I've
Oh,
been
are you
adjusting
serious?
No, I'm not joking.
Wow. That is pretty intense to be starting a new job. But
Yeah.
is it going
Luckily,
okay?
it's all luckily it's remote software development, so I'll be good.
Ooh, what kind of software?
It's not anything like super interesting. I think CRM is what it's called. It's business software for things like SAP and call center type stuff. If you're familiar with, it's like
little bit,
automation
yeah.
type stuff.
Ooh.
Because
Okay.
it's really weird because like SAP involves like all sorts of things like business transactions, like all this like crazy technical business stuff that I haven't quite understood yet. And apparently they're taking like 20-step processes and turning them into like one click, which is
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
I mean, that's awesome. Honestly, there's a lot that can be done with automation that we just haven't done yet.
Yeah.
And I think that even when it has been done, it'll definitely still need to be maintained, updated. Like, yeah, that's definitely a field that's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. And I got super lucky too. They're like 5 minutes away from where I live, so it's just like, I just go.
Better.
Obviously, I'm not going anywhere right now because of quarantine, but like, the dream.
The dream is to go outside.
Go outside, maybe ride my bike to work or something scandalous such as that.
Oh my gosh, bicycles. Am I right? Yeah, that's the level of commentary that I have right now. Well, we are getting everything captured and looking hunky-dory. Yeah, I'm so glad that you have a new... Sorry, I got distracted. A new job.
It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
made here for us.
Yes, unfortunately for you two, I do.
Well, I don't know. I know nothing about Stuart Little, actually. I have not seen
Okay, good.
any of the movies.
You don't need to know anything for this roller coaster of emotions.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
You'll be fine. Trust me. We'll take it baby steps.
Baby steps. Okay, well, I see this game. Wait, you were the one who did the Neopets run, right?
Yes.
That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. I'm really
Yeah.
glad that you're our first second first person coming for a second time.
I'm I'm glad to be back. Hey.
Oh yeah. So I know that Stuart Little is a jerk, and that's all I know. Actually, I don't know if that's even true.
Have you found your way into Stuart Twitter? There's like this whole subsection of Twitter that's like, I hate Stuart Little too. It's like a giant copy pasta. That's at least what I've heard. I've been relatively immune to it.
Yeah, probably. Let's go ahead and see how the game goes there. I'm ready to begin the timer whenever you want to start, so give me a countdown or whatever.
So, time starts from like when we first gain control of Stuart outside of a cutscene. So I'm actually gonna count you off from 9 because that's how we like time it on our live split timers. So we'll go. Oh, I'm gonna run with splits in case I get a gold. Anyway, all right. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
so,
baby.
Oh, yeah. So, this is a 3D platformer on the PS1, and we are immediately going to go into an auto-scroller. Hey, Stuart. That's Margalo, by the way. You'll see her a lot throughout the game. So, this is a very convenient opportunity to explain what the heck you're actually looking at. So, short term, this is a auto-scroller game where I have to basically do dance moves into these stars, and if I don't collect enough, I get a railroad crash and I have to start the whole mission over. But this is a game made for babies, so it's really easy.
Yeah.
What this game is as a whole is it's a PS1 3D platformer. And if that doesn't scare you already, then you don't know enough about this console era. But this is a very jank little video game. It's a 3D collectathon. So the main MacGuffin of this game are rings. So sometimes I'll jokingly call this game Stuart and the Secret Rings. Because sometimes you have to find ways to entertain yourself during this mess.
If you get hit, do you lose your rings?
No. But you can game over. Okay, so doing that gets us a ring. So there's 36 rings throughout the game, and we need 30 to reach the final boss. And Stuart likes to talk a lot in this video game.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
Well, good.
So Stuart's also got a double jump. He also, I love his double jump in this game because he just sounds like he's having dinner and like the broccoli didn't like quite go down right. And he's just trying to get it all the way down.
Oh, no.
And then he's also just sort of thrusting himself into the air at the same time. So we're riding on these balloons to get a golden key. Each level has 6 rings, and some of the objectives are kind of similar in some ways. Each level has a golden key for a golden suitcase, and generally speaking, they're pretty fast. But yeah, this game is just strange. So like I mentioned earlier, here's the golden suitcase.
Okay.
The thing that's like not apparent about everything I'm doing here, I'm just gonna close out of this, is that all of your jumps are like committal. So what I mean by that is if I jump, I am basically committed to that direction. So you can see I'm like trying to fight against it by like turning midair. You can't really turn midair after you jump. And
this is like playing Ghosts and Goblins.
Exactly. Except it's a licensed 3D platformer with terrible everything. Yeah, so a lot of the platforming in here is really hard. And on top of that, I am playing like with like a DualShock like analog stick. However, because when a lot of PS1 games like had to assume that players might be just playing with the D-pad. So even though you're playing on a DualShock, all of the movement in the game is in 8 directions, up, down, left, right, and the diagonals. Now we're driving a plane inside a house. Just like the iconic scene in the movie, except now it's a Superman 64 minigame. This plane turns incredibly fast. I'm making it not look like such, but if I just hold down the button for like more than a fraction of a second, then you just kind of go flying. So we're going to instantly exit out of the level here. We're not going to get every ring from every level because some of them are very slow. But coming up here, we're gonna go 4A into Central Park, because this game takes place in New York City.
I'm sorry, I'm dying. This is,
Why are you collecting goldfish crackers?
Oh, yeah, I should mention that. So those aren't goldfish crackers, TM. They are cat biscuits. Ooh, I got the fall. That saves a second, and it's way more precise than you would expect. Anyway, very long cutscene here, because, again, this is a game sort of aimed at children, even though children would, like myself when I was 5 and I had this game, would be utterly incapable of playing it because of how terrible it controls. The cutscenes are super long to try to, gesture to small children, hey, you should really pay attention to this thing. So what we got there is a face block. 6 face blocks will create a set of platforms that get you to another jeweled ring, as Margalo puts. Give me that. Alright, so these cat biscuits are essentially, if you get 60, you can trade them in for a golden ring at a food bowl located in each level. There's 80 within each level, so there is some flexibility to which ones you route in and which ones you skip. But for 100%, if for some godforsaken reason you want to continue to 100% this game, you'd have to get them all. So I am taking intentional damage here because this level has a bunch of death warping strats. Believe it or not, there's actually tech in this game. Don't worry about that wheel right there. There's supposed to be a boat there, but for a lot of PS1 games, you play them on PS2 consoles. A lot of them have what's called fast disk speed, which is an option you can turn on if you open the disc tray. And that allows you to spin the PS1 discs at a faster rate in order to improve the loading time. So throughout the game, you'll see the loading bars not make it to the end just because the game loads so fast compared to what it expects. For whatever reason, this also just causes the boat to unload and only leave a steering wheel. Why? I couldn't tell you.
oh, by the way,
anything with the boat?
What was that, Corndan? You became a robot.
I became a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I want everybody to know that even though the films were based off of stories by E.B. White, the screenplay for the first movie was written by M. Night Yeah.
Are you serious?
Shyamalan. Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan wrote the screenplay right along with Greg Booker.
No wonder it was so mediocre. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I don't remember.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah.
Oh, I should probably talk about this. So, there's a couple of recurring mini games in the different levels. One of them is like a boat and a car section, and they have some of the worst vehicle controls in all of gaming. You'll see it a bit later when we get to the driving section in the alleyway, which is another level later into the game. But you have to hold like the button down for a full second before you even start to turn more than like 5 degrees. It's ridiculously slow. Compared to how fast the plane handles, it's a little bit frightening. So we're gonna platform up here, and along the way we're making sure to grab enough cat biscuits so that we can get that ring from what's her name? His name, Snowbell the cat. You don't actually ever see Snowbell, just in horrible CG cutscenes from the movie that are poorly animated.
Oh, so you trade 60 snack crackers for a ring to this cat because
they're called cat biscuits. They're not human food, they're very explicitly cat biscuits. Yep, so under here is the golden key, which is gonna let me unlock another golden suitcase. And then we immediately take a death here. And all of those, like, Stuart face, like, sort of rhombus tokens are restart points. They're checkpoints within the game. And we're gonna abuse that a lot because the game's levels are actually bigger than you would expect, so it can save a lot of time in backtracking.
Excellent hunting, Stuart.
Excellent.
And yeah, Margalo says that after every time you get a face block.
I mean, she's encouraging.
She sounds like she just wants you to stop. I'll be quiet next time. In a little bit, I'm gonna grab a face block. Listen to how defeated she sounds. This is also the first boss of the game, this bench. It is extremely easy to fall off here because game bad. That's the best way I can put it. All right, now listen to Margalo here. Look how like upset she sounds.
Excellent hunting, Stuart. You have found a face block.
Oh no, I fell through the tree branch. See, this is what I meant. Oh my goodness. I've never seen that happen before. We do need to go up there. Every level in this game has like a secret ring, which is part of the reason why I jokingly call this. I'm gonna take an intentional hit here for later. Oh, yeah, two hits is fine. So that's part of the reason why I jokingly call it Stuart and the Secret Rings. It's also a good Sonic
Oh,
pun.
yeah.
And, all right, take it slow. Stuart!
Why, Stuart? Why?
He went through the zip line.
Stuart! Oh my gosh, what a mouse.
Yeah, I will say it's incredibly difficult not to throw out explicatives when trying to run this game. Stuart!
Stuart! No!
What are you doing?
Stuart, just grab the zip line.
Capable of the most basic of instructions.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh, Stuart.
Come on,
The
Stuart.
camera is also fighting against you. We're gonna take it real slow here.
Stuart, stop falling through the platforms, okay? Come on, everybody, cheer for
All right,
Stuart.
we
Give
can
him
do
your
this.
power.
Give Stuart your energy, everybody.
Oh, I'm giving
He's gonna
it.
need
I'm
it.
giving it. Come on, Stuart.
I'm kind of rooting for Stuart to fall through again just because that's funny.
Come on, Stuart.
Yeah! There you go!
Yeah, we got
right.
it. The power.
All that to get a hidden ring up here.
Wow.
Wonderful, Stuart.
This is actually very worth it. This is one of a couple of levels where we actually get all 5 rings in the, or all 6 rings in the level, just because of how the routing happens to work out.
This is a
Down-
game.
Yeah, this is a thing that exists.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I usually try to look, I try to look for the best in games like this, but even childhood nostalgia can't do it for me here.
I don't know. The music's okay. I would say that.
I mean, the graphics for a PS1 game are actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I've played
Not
a lot of
bad,
Xeno,
until
which
you get
was
to
like
the upstairs. I'll try to point out some of the faults because I love making fun of this game. I don't like making fun of games because as someone who's studying for game development in college, I know how hard it is, but at the same time,
I've done it! I've collected enough cat biscuits
Oh,
for Snowbell to trade with
so lots of thrusting to get up here, and then I'm actually gonna break this open. This will give me an extra life if I don't fall off. Oh,
Okay.
that's something else I should mention is how the run button works in this game.
Hey,
So holding R1 allows you to run faster than your normal walking speed. But if I just hold R1 without holding any direction, Stuart just goes. Like, you don't have to hold a direction, he'll just start running if you hold R1. And so that makes it really hard when you're trying to do any kind of platforming with any sense of precision, because he just starts going and it makes it super dangerous to try to time a jump.
Oh
We've
yeah.
also got we've got a classic Koopa free running mini game here. This game really wants to be Super Mario 64. So the AI actually rubber bands, so I have to be a little bit careful here, but we should win the race. There we go.
I don't know, it sounds more like this game wants to be Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, that's one more ring.
It's like it couldn't be bad enough. So that death warp was intentional. That puts us right by the cat food bowl. We trade in our goldfish for another jeweled ring. And now we're gonna go back to the beginning of the level and go unlock that golden suitcase. A lot of times what you'll see me do is use the spin attack, which is normally just used to dispatch enemies. There's always a landing animation whenever you fall, but you can actually use that spin attack to cancel it, especially if you fall from super high and you get that stutter.
It looks relatively consistent to do as well.
It is.
The spin, yeah.
All right, now we're gonna head upstairs. And if you really liked the minigame that we did at the very beginning of the run, guess what? We got another one. Hey, Stuart.
Stuart.
At least
The
he's
race car
cute.
is
At
done.
least you get to play a cute mouse and you're not like a pile of garbage.
That is true.
Yeah. Which
So
I
we
mean,
get to do 9 half laps around the track. It's a figure
9
eight still.
half laps.
I don't get it either.
That's dumb.
It is very dumb. This game is very dumb. I forgot to make like a warning at the start of this showcase because this game would be like, I feel like it'd be really funny for like a Kuso Grande match, so I wanted to like give people the heads up if they're like game masters and they wanted more info about this spicy video game. But I'm not even sure that it would. I feel like we'd violate some Geneva Convention if we subjected the Kuso Grande players to this.
You know what? Yeah, so if you want all of those hot Stuart Little 2 hints and tricks, Jaxler is here for you.
Just message me in the Kuso Grande Discord, and don't mind that I almost failed the auto-scroller.
Congratulations, Stuart.
Alright, there we go. So this is one of the shortest levels in the entire run. We're only going to grab 4 rings here. I'm going to jump up here, and we're going to go grab the golden key. And then going to do a bit of a tough strat because the game is going to lag incredibly hard. Come on, Stuart, you can do it. Camera, you can turn. Come on, I believe. There we go.
This is turning out to be.
Game really doesn't like that for some reason, and I have yet to figure out why. Stuart, if you wouldn't mind not jumping through zip lines, I'd really appreciate it. This whole run is just trying to get Stuart not to sass you when you're trying to do basic platforming.
I feel like half the fun of this game is trying to get Stuart to sass you.
Oh, yeah.
Milk?
It's also the voice lines.
My
Stuart
gosh,
never shuts
these are
up, and it's one of the best parts of the game.
They're so bad, but yeah, I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, like I know you were saying the visuals weren't bad for a PS1 game, but they couldn't even get like actual window-looking windows. Like they're just flat textures.
So I'm taking
like they just. If you look closely, they look like they're made of cloth.
Yeah, they do. I'm taking a look at this.
Maybe they're blind strong.
By the way, I'm taking a look at this, and the person who essentially was the managing director for this did the artwork for Kung Fu. That's right, the Atari Lynx beat 'em up. That is probably the worst beat 'em up I've ever seen in my life. I hate it. And he became the managing director of this video game.
Well, bad apples don't fall far from the tree, don't they?
They just kind of splat when they fall.
Yeah. Splat and then rot into the earth. Anyway, this is a shoot 'em up. Basically the only way to speed this up is to like mash. You have basically all the balloons here kind of come on a set cycle. I know where the last one is going to be. It's right here, so I'm just going to mash the square button. And we're going to go. Yeah. We're not going to pick up that ring just yet because it's in our projected path in just a second. So we're going to grab this balloon. This will allow us to basically... hitting this button will open dresser drawers.
Okay.
In a really, really long cutscene for... Like, look how slow the camera pans. It's so bad. Look how long this cutscene is. I'm angry.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like this. Like, we know it's a bedroom. Whoop-de-freaking-do. You know? At least that's my opinion.
Well,
and then
I mean, to be fair, it's hard to tell if it's actually a bedroom based on some of these textures.
Yeah. All right,
whatever, the rainbow's on the wall.
I do not want to know what happened in that room. Anyway, that basically hitting that button like let us take this big shortcut that let us skip having to go back into the mini foyer. All right, now the game actually like starts to become hard from a speedrunning point. This level, the sewers, is actually really hard, and not because like it's a fair difficulty curve or anything that we can congratulate on the game's part. It's just the combination of all, like, this is where all the terrible mechanics of the game start to come to a head. So hidden underneath these vents is the golden key of this level. It's just right here, and we're going to be passing by the golden briefcase on the way anyway, so it's just good to come grab this right now. So giant tarantula here. I'm sorry for you arachnophobes out here, but poor Stuart's going to get eaten. All right, this is a really hard jump. All right, cool, we got it. Oh, did I just die? Yeah, okay. We gotta do that all over again. That doesn't lose you a life, which, thank God, otherwise this run would suck more than it already does. Ooh, I got the jump again.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to, like, swag out because I have nothing to lose with this game.
So, this was made by Magenta Software Limited. I have a quick question for chat. Where do you think this company was located?
Utah.
No, it's not Utah. No, that was Virtual Bart. Canada? No.
Virtual Bart.
Hey, the UK. Exactly.
Wow.
It is
Thanks, Margot.
another
I thought I was a
one
nightmare.
of the best UK games that was created.
Oh, speaking of awful games created in the UK, I think I have a good idea for another submission to this event.
I have an idea for about 100 submissions to this event.
Excellent hunting.
Are
So
any of
sorry in
those
advance.
Found a
are any of those submissions journeyed to the center of the earth?
No.
No, but was that made in the UK as well?
It was actually made in France.
Oh, okay.
excellent hunting, Stuart.
I shouldn't be
Found a
disappointed.
face
Don't worry, every country has their bad video games.
That is true.
Jeff has proven
But-
that.
All right, y'all, you ready to go skateboarding? Because this thing is this is actually one of the hardest mini games in the whole run.
Oh,
Just
geez.
because, like, yeah, the skateboard goes very fast and it handles actually pretty decently. So this is another mini game where you have to collect a bunch of stars. So just kind of try to do your best here and fight the system that is this video game. I did not deserve. Oh, so close.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, come on, game, come on. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you use like that's the easier of the two skateboarding levels. Like
grinding, Stuart.
this game is hard, but for all the wrong reasons.
Collected enough
So I grab a
jewels.
restart point right there because we're gonna do another death warp in just a second here. This is actually one of the harder tricks in the whole run coming up right here. It's actually frame perfect. Although give me just a second. This may take me a couple tries. Almost. Okay. So you might kind of have the idea of what oh, second try. That's really actually kinda fast.
nice.
So on those like slippery slopes, what the game will do is it's meant to keep you from going up there, and there's even like an invisible wall there meant to stop you. But the idea there is there's a one frame window where you can input a jump before the game has the chance to put you into the sliding animation. So we abuse that to get that secret ring without doing a bunch of Stuart, can you swim? Thank you. So this is one of two, this is like the only main instance you see the swimming mechanics in the game. You're welcome, because it's okay. Anyway, I'm done railing on the game for the moment. We exit level out of there because we need that face block, but waiting on that cutscene and then swimming back out is really slow. And where we want to go next is actually just to the left of the opening of the level. So we can just take a sharp left over through the store, and it saves us a bunch of time. That's like the only face block cutscene we can actually skip in the game. Stuart? Come on, Stuart.
Stuart.
I believe. There we go. So we come up here for another face block. Sometimes you want to try to spin if possible when grabbing a face block. I don't know why, but it activates that cutscene faster. This game fails to make sense.
Oh, yeah. There are lots of bugs. Why are the bugs as big as a mouse? Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
This house, they need an exterminator for various reasons. Like, including, they should have had one at the adoption agency, to be fair.
Oh gosh, I'm low in health. I could actually die. Oh my gosh, it hit me through the platform.
What?
That's really stupid. It's not that huge of a deal because I can grab extra lives at the end of the level here, but that's really annoying. There's no way to skip this either. I've tried, but it's not happening. Also, if you mash jump up wall climb platforms, you can skip up them like that. It's very, very fun. It's like one of the only fun things to do while speedrunning this game.
Besides playing the game. Because this
Yeah.
game,
Oh.
I think this game looks fun. For a speedrun, it seems pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm just making fun of it because, hashtag content and all that jazz. There's
Wow.
a face block. There we go. I
Never
lived.
say hashtag again.
I'm sorry. I'm showing my age.
Face block to collect. So now.
All right, where is the tube I need to go to?
The jeweled ring.
Don't die, please. All right, we should be good here. So now we get to do another race, but this time against a flying stag beetle, I think. Nope. Okay. I hit the wrong buttons.
Hey,
Life is an adventure.
It certainly is. Life is like a hurricane. Here in Stuart Little too.
Yeah. Life is like crashing your toy airplane into the downstairs living room. Because that was my casual experience, at least. Alright, scary jump right here. Alright, we got it. Now, this game is really frustrating right here because you could do like this really fast strat, but the game's arrow makes you go in a very specific linear path here, and it makes me very sad. Also, something to note during these like race moments, like these race levels, is that you can't turn the camera at all. You just can't.
It's just is what it is.
Nice.
It just moves?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's real bad. Alright, so we caught this guy early. We're gonna wait to play it safe because I really don't want to show off the swimming mechanics one more time. That would make me very sad. Alright. We did it. So we're gonna wait for that to open, grab the ring, grab the 2 lives for showcase safety, and then we're out of here.
Yeah,
This game also loves to drop inputs when you're menuing.
Oh, I believe it. That cat, it's gonna eat you, Jaxler.
It is. I know.
That sounded so sad. Just resignation. I know it's gonna eat me.
Yeah. Alright, this is... Okay, listen closely. This is like the best song in the entire game, and it has no reason to be this good. Listen to this bass line.
Ooh. You know, it's not that hard to do a bass line this awesome. It's just nobody does it.
Excellent hunting, Stuart.
This almost feels like a song that should have been in Earthbound.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Or the one game with the thiefy raccoon. Sly Cooper.
Oh, Sly
yeah.
Cooper. Yeah.
I can see that too.
Alright, so the back alleys here is actually gonna be... Oh, yeah! Come on! Oh, okay, I gotta take... Oh, I died too. That's unfortunate. Alright, hold on a second. We gotta backtrack a little bit. That was a little teeny tad slow, but we'll make it work. We're having a good time. At least you two are having a good time.
Oh, I'm having a
Having a
blast.
great time.
Oh, I just completely went the wrong way. Oops.
So
I
is the
usually
life
don't
of a
have that
mouse.
little help. Yeah. Stuart Little's existential crisis.
You know, maybe M. Night should direct that one.
Yeah, that would have been a little more thematically appropriate. Ooh, cool jump. Nice. So, again, you're locked into a direction as soon as you, like, start your double jump. So, it can be, like, next to impossible to do anything you want to in this game.
Excellent hunting, Stuart.
That's what makes all the platforming really hard. And it sucks, too, because all, like, the hard platforming levels are at the end of the run, because of course it is. Don't mind the beep boops. My phone is having attachment issues today.
I was gonna say, like, I thought my phone might be vibrating for a little while.
Yeah.
It's
gonna
not
jump
me
up.
this time.
This is not my work phone.
Oh, jeez. I don't have a work phone. Then again, I don't really have work.
Called fun employment.
You have found a face
Fun
block.
employment.
Nice looking snack. Yeah, employment. Hooray! Wink.
Yay, so glad for you. You know what? Maybe you should just make a Stuart Little 3 for your company.
There already is a Stuart Little 3 game, but I think it's worse.
Okay, 2.5.
Stuart, you have found a face
Oh, so we're going Lion King on this. Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
we're doing Lion King now.
You'll need lightning.
We'll need lightning reactions for this one. This is another shoot 'em up.
Reactions.
I totally want to be voice acting in this video game.
You're gonna need to shoot the balloons. I'm
So-
a bird. Oh, yeah.
I should probably mention, because this is like basic video game, but getting hit by one of those things makes you lose points, so obviously that's slow. Oh crap. Okay, we're good.
You got the cam.
Yeah, the can. If you miss a shot, it's kind of a little hard to recover, and it's worth a lot of points. So missing like one-time things like that is gonna cost you time, and then getting hit by the local wildlife is also going to cost time.
Not the
Those
wild.
are so large.
Yeah.
I appreciate the game for making the hitbox that big. Oh, I should have just. All right, there we go.
Stuart. You managed.
Cool. Game didn't make me fall. If you fall there, that costs like 30 seconds. This is a well-designed level. I actually this might be like my second favorite level in the game. So maybe that's just carried by the music, but it's actually kind of an interesting little level.
Thing we've never really talked about here, but I need to know, right, from a story standpoint, why are we collecting like 30 rings?
So basically, Margalo has an abusive stepfather, and we need to steal back the rings that her abusive stepfather, the Falcon, who you'll see as the final boss of this game. We have to get rings back. I guess I wish I understood. All right, so if you really liked the boat, now we've got a car, and look how slow it takes for this thing to turn. So I'm pressing it, pressing it, pressing it, pressing it.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing witty or interesting I can say here other than that I am suffering. Well,
That's all right.
I'm
Well,
pretending that I'm suffering for entertainment.
you know, I'm actually seeing that the person who did Stuart Little's voice for the game actually worked on quite a few other things. He was in the movie Kick-Ass. Apparently, also was in an episode of Doctor Who.
Interesting.
Was in a documentary. Did some voices for Horizon Zero Dawn. The person who did the voice for the bird, whatever her name is.
Margalo, I believe is her name.
Yeah, after this, did a voice for Time Splitters 2, and there was nothing after that. But she was also a woman in Red Dwarf and in one episode of the show Cold Feet, which I'm sure everybody has seen. I have no idea what it is.
I was gonna say I didn't know what that show was.
Yeah.
Am I being rused?
Let's just say I fully support Stuart Little getting a promotion here and the bird getting fired. Like,
yeah, the bird is going to be put in his place at the end of this game. Don't you worry. We're gonna stick it to the bird. We're gonna flip the bird at the bird.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
not actually,
grab it.
but
Yes.
there we go. If you fall off there, that's also like a 30-second time loss, but no big deal. So we get that face. We do this whole level in this order just because it leads us off right here. Neat little skip off of this leftover Chinese takeout. Not bad. I guess this takes place in Chinatown. I don't know.
I thought it was in New York. Yeah, I mean, you would have...
Let me look up the plot of Stuart Little too.
The funniest thing is that in 100%, you get these like little film clapboards as collectibles for 100%, and they give you like extra cutscenes within the movie. But because of the way those are set up, they play all these like cutscenes from the movie out of order, and it's impossible to tell what's going on in the story from the game alone.
Okay, so
it's really bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure this has anything to do with the movie because apparently 3 years after being adopted, Stuart Little questions his abilities following a disastrous soccer match alongside his adoptive brother George, who accidentally kicked Stuart with a soccer ball despite said kick scoring the winning goal for their team.
Oh, that explains one of the loading screens. Okay.
So wait, he was on a soccer team?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like
Sure, why not?
if it's not a super important soccer, if it's a community soccer team, 100% support putting a mouse on it and expecting them to play. And then, okay, Stuart's relationship with George is strained further after Stuart accidentally crashes a model airplane he and George were working on in the house. Stuart's adoptive father...
Which will be flying in a couple of seconds.
Oh, baby! Stuart's adoptive father, Frederick, tries to encourage him, telling him that every cloud has a silver lining. You're also Stuart Little's father. I'm sorry, but you have more clouds than silver. No. I mean, you could be Jaxler.
Interesting. I was not aware of my estranged son, who's apparently been on the loose for about a decade now. That's a little disconcerting.
Well, yeah, a little unfortunate, you know.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
I think you made the right choice, though, giving Stuart Little to the adoption agency.
Thank you for validating my terrible parental skills as a...
Wow, that was a
It only
fun
took like
Yes, Stuart.
13, 14 years for anybody to actually adopt your mouse child.
Poor thing.
Oh, poor thing.
Ooh, that was sick. So that was a couple of those frame perfect jumps, but I think I just lost all the time I would have saved from that. So this is the worst face block to grab in the game. This jump is really dumb. Okay, we got it. Cool. There's a lot of lag going on there, and you just barely clip up the ledge, so... This is by far the hardest level in the run. There's a couple of kind of cool skips here, but this is also just difficult. Such as, okay, I have enough health, cool. Gonna do something kind of cool here for a quick face block. Come on. You can do it, Stuart.
No, you can't.
There we go.
So in the story, apparently Stuart finds Margalo. She's injured. He brings her into his house to live there. But it was all a ruse because she works for her adopted father, she's also adopted, who is a greedy falcon to steal valuables from households
I'm
upon
sorry, I have
earning
to
the
interrupt you. I
homeowner's
just did a
trust.
frame perfect trick first try. My bad.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
like a super... That was a super hard strat for the secret ring of the level. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the lore. Go ahead.
No. That's really important. Congratulations. But yeah,
Thank
essentially, she and her father pull off stunts, faking to be injured in order to sneak into people's houses and steal their diamonds and gold and jewels and stuff. Yeah,
the ring.
so she's evil.
She is evil, but she's doing it because of her abusive stepfather. Which is why we need to help her. Which is why we're
Why
gonna
is
give it
everybody
this...
adopted in Stuart Little?
Because tragic backstories sell, Brossentia!
Okay, but what happened to her parents?
Falcon ate him.
Anyways, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
you're
she
probably right.
pretty sure she makes out with Stuart Little at least once in the movie. It's
I don't want to even know the logistics of how that works.
the director's cut, you know. If you watch the director's cut, maybe it's the M. Night cut.
No, the M. Night Shyamalan cut would be that it turns out Margot's been dead the whole time.
Oh, and they still make out.
Full.
Oh, yeah, anyways.
Well, you know what they say, sex sells.
That is also true.
Yeah.
I may not understand it.
Good guys.
Rated E
But I
for
get it.
everyone. Yeah.
Sorry again for the beep boops. Alright, this strat is really annoying to grab this face block without the climb around. Oh my gosh, I screwed it up. Well,
Anyways, I
and
guess...
Stuart, there's...
Oh, no.
Okay, second try's good.
Yes.
Alright, I might be on gold pace. Let's see.
Excellent hunting, Stuart.
Apparently, they want to steal Stuart's mother's wedding ring, but Margalo doesn't like that idea. But then her father threatens to murder Stuart Little unless she steals the
Oh.
ring.
Oh no.
Yeah, bribery, extortion, blackmail.
So we now have a love story coupled with a murder drama.
Yeah, as far as I can
It's more an
tell.
extortion drama.
Oh yeah, and he offers to look into the sink drain when the ring is missing, and the string that they lower him with it breaks. He gets stuck in the drain.
Yeah, that was the drain level, the sewer level that we did. That must be what it was.
I think so. Anyways, Margalo leaves feeling guilty, and the steward's like, "Oh, she's been kidnapped. Ah, my bird girlfriend." So he goes on an adventure to try to help her, and apparently he uses the cat.
One more jeweled ring to open
He
a new
uses the
level.
cat to help find her.
He uses the cat.
Yeah.
The last face block to collect. So now.
All right,
travel
hold on a
across
second.
and collect a jeweled ring.
No, Stuart died. Wait, this is weird. He should have just instantly died.
Wow.
This is a little unusual, but now I'm on an off cycle. Part of the problem with like the falling into goop
I thought I was a
mechanics.
goner there for sure.
Oh, Steam ate my jump. Curses.
Oh no!
We'll make do. It'll be fine.
Wow. Thanks, Margalo. I thought I was a goner there for sure.
We'll wait.
Yeah, this Steam is evil.
Still gold split, 10 seconds. All right. I don't think this can PB, but I'm not one to give up hope. So now it's time for the epic climactic boss fight against the evil step-parent.
Oh no!
So we're gonna literally chase after this bird and ram into it. Margalo's getting chased after. We have to collect these floating batteries, and once we reach a certain gauge, we can press X to try to ram into the bird. However, you have to be careful when you decide to do it, because if you try to do it during like certain turns and stuff, you'll just miss. Because this is an awful boss fight. It is so bad. I'm also crashing it into like everything, which doesn't really help my case all that much, but you know, we're gonna make do with what we have here. Okay, that connected. That's one of the danger spots here. I gotta be very careful here not to, if you miss a shot, obviously that loses time. But time will conclude on final hit. So yeah, we're just gonna shave this bird's butt off, essentially. Yep, that's what happens sometimes, you just miss.
Does he fly into a trash can? Because that's what it says in the Wikipedia for the movie.
I don't know. After this boss fight, you see nothing from the bird in any cutscene related capacity.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, I'm not really disappointed. That's kind of expected. Well, it would spoil the ending of the movie, and obviously, if it's a game based off of the movie, you want the kids to still watch it.
Oh, wait. I remember. I think the bird spirals down in the lake on the final hit. Time is coming up soon.
Okay.
Time. All right.
Yeah.
And there goes the bird into the drink, into the blue abyss.
Oh,
and
listen,
now our
all
final
those feathers.
cutscene.
Okay, bye, you stupid bird. She migrates and leaves Stuart Little forever.
And now we get the credits, which will loop in about 20 seconds or so, and it's just an island flyover of the boss arena over some lake in Central Park or pond. I don't know.
The gardener left the sprinklers on a little too long. Oh, flooding. That happens all the time over here, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Stuart Little, everybody. This has been a fantastic watch. Jaxler won. This is the second time that we have seen you here, and I have a feeling it probably isn't going to be the last.
Hopefully not.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully you weren't tired of me by then.
Well, everybody, if you liked what you saw and want to send a game in to possibly show it off for the Don't Make Us Bored variety show that we have, please do. We would love to see what you are playing. We would love for you to send a game in. So consider doing that. Jaxler, I'm really glad that you have been around with this community, even if...
Of course.
Even if it's Stuart Little that you bring to the table.
Especially if it's Stuart Little.
Okay.
I appreciate it, though. It's just really fun to get to show off games that I run that don't have a lot of runners. The world record that's for this game right now, it's like a high 36-minute time by Jumpy Luff, who, if you know anything about PlayStation speedrunning, that name shouldn't surprise you. I think he's notorious for having the longest loading time on any speedrun.com user page in the entirety of the website.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. So he's had this world record for almost 5 years now, which is kind of insane.
Oh, that's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it doesn't... I wouldn't guess that the community for this game is super big, but, sort of my theory when it comes to speedruns, especially with lesser-known games, run them for fun, run them until you don't enjoy doing the run anymore, then move on to something else.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do you think I really want to grind this game? Like...
Stuart Little 2 is my life.
This is the new melee of speedrunning.
Oh my gosh, no. The melee of speedrunning. Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, more like the... I'm just trying to think of a fighting game equivalent of Stuart Little 2, and I'm having a hard time.
This is like This is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Let's be real here.
Oh, okay.
Versus Capcom Infinite.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You can't do this game like that.
Certainly is something. Well, I think it is time for us to leave. I do want to give a quick reminder, everybody, to submit if you are wishing to. Also, thank you to all the people who have followed and who have subscribed. You're making it more possible for me to do this full time and to have more streams. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, a reminder for everybody that this is the blackout day that is happening. But we're also, I don't know, a lot of people have been encouraging people to use their social media and such to spread awareness for what's going on. So remember to share love with each other. Check out ways that you can help the causes that are going around the country, especially, well, here in the US, and I suppose there's a lot going on around the world as well. So please do, honestly, I love y'all. Stand strong together. Okay, and without further ado, let's go ahead and raid somebody. Raid. Who are we gonna raid?
So around. Well, Macaw is definitely available. We could raid Macaw.
Macaw is... Let's see, what is Macaw playing? A Japanese PC fantasy action game? Ooh, this actually looks like a pretty decent game. Do we have a good raid message?
I hate Stuart Little.
Snuffles?
What?
Snuffles? I hate Stuart Little. I don't know.
What was Sneffels from?
It was the mountain that we were going down into the center of the earth.
Oh, how about Holy Shrek? Holy Shrek. Okay, go spread the love.
I like that. I like that message.
Yeah, go spread the news of Holy Shrek. I will see everybody. Hopefully, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll definitely tweet and let people know. And if you follow here, you'll get something if you're looking around Twitch. Gonna try to stream tomorrow, and I will see y'all later. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye, Corndan. Okay, I should be...